5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello. We are live. Tuesday Premier League. It is the 14th of February. Happy Valentine's Day, folks. What did we say we were going to start with the thing with?
I'll go describe it like Cupid ones. Tonight going to be short and sweet.
Tonight's going to... No, your love life. Short and sweet. Right, fair. Apparently Jamie was going to start this by saying it was like Cupid, short and sweet, but that's vomit-inducing. So we'll start it with, as all things do, with some swear words. Fucking bugger. Right. We are going to get straight into the action on Premier League. It is busy as a mother in here tonight. Valentine's Day, so, you know, people come out and be all lovey-dovey and chuck axes around, because what else is there to do on Valentine's Day other than chuck axes? And also, I have a voice again. Well, hey, I'm off my hangover. I can actually speak again. I woke up sounding like Barry White, but as the day's gone on, my voice is back. I also had a haircut today. Cool. And other news, Darren is on scoring. Noz and Jamie are up first. Jamie, go grab the card of truth off there before you... The card of truth. Just before you hang up. Spank you very much. So we're going to be swapping hosts left, right and centre today because we've got a sold out evening. It's real busy in here, so we'll be swapping games. Annoyingly, all of my staff play in the leagues, so we're going to be swapping coaches in and out while we're all playing our leagues, and Jamie's smashing stuff up and on all kinds of business already. So we're going to get into some practice throws to start with. We have been kind of restricted to one end of the lane of the warehouse tonight, so I never really thought about the logistics of Valentine's Day, and it being likely to sell out. So it is what it is. We adapt and overcome, as always. That microphone is well in the way. I'm sure you can hear me just as well here without me speaking into a big old ball. Not for the first time. So if you're just joining us, if you're on the live, as we are live, drop us a message in the chat. Let's have a bit of banter. Right, I believe we are ready to get into game. Noz has started the day with a fairly clean looking ball. Can't even bring you the close up. We're working on a new system for the we've got the card of truth on throw one. So we're working on a fix for the board cams to get you right up in there. Exposed cabling apparently is not the way to go when people can't get their axes stuck in the wall, John. I'm not saying any names, but John, we've taken a little bit of a... I've just become very aware that I'm being looked at while people are having a conversation, so I assume it's about me, but I'm not 100% sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say some really awful things and make some hand gestures like, but no, maybe it's not about me. I don't know. Who knows? Not me. Come on, Snodders. Let's give us a... Snodders, do you need a second opinion? Darren! Do you want a second, or are you good? Yeah? Oh. That took a little bit longer than I was expecting it to, that's all. It was a 3. Yeah, this is why we have the second, though, because then you can kind of go, if you don't believe me, ask Carl. See, Jamie, this is what happens when you cool down too long between throws. Exactly. Five, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3. Okay, that's going to take us final axe. Nose up by 4. I'll probably stay down. not a whole lot of 100% clutches happening in Premier, other than I believe Simply Gimply. So that is going to take Noz ahead by 7. Jamie is... Oh, it looks like he's going to stay down and accept the loss on the round. Oh no, that was a tie. He was only up by 2. My bad. Sorry. I was wondering. I thought Jamie was just going to be like, "Well, I'll just stay down. I'll lose this round." Yeah. Lovely pair of balls there. The issue is when these scoring things are full screen, you can't quite see what the totals are at the very bottom of the screen. You can't see anything once the on deck thing comes up. So, and to be perfectly honest, sorry. What? Oh, I know. It's Valentine's Day, Zoe. Let's get it on. Well played, dude. This is more like the standard that I expect to see. Oh. Cursing the commentator. Jamie going with the Premier shithouse. And he throws a 3 as... Oh. Footfall! And that's a Premier shithouse. So that's going to put pressure clutch on Noz. Noz good with this 2-axe setup. Height's perfect and he's wide. Pick another game, Darren. Pick a game from one of us. Well, my plan was to put 2 of the people that have got a free win together, 2 people have got a forfeit game, so that can be at class as kind of warm up because you've automatically won anyway. 3 in the ball, 4 in the ball. You what? Do you want to come and sit on the camera and speak to... Where instead of me having a conversation with you off camera, we can have a conversation on camera where everybody can hear you, and then the wide world of all That's 2 people that are watching at home get an actual conversation rather than half one. You're actually excited to play it now?
I'm actually excited, yeah.
Good. Are you feeling human again now?
A little bit, yeah. I'm quite tired still.
Yeah, me too.
Apart from that,
I've not. Honestly, I've not. I can't drink anymore. 3 days now, and I'm still hungover. So
I'm definitely having a break.
from the beer.
Aye.
I mean, I'll be having a drink from drinking that much beer, but Premier Noz. So that is going to put it 2 rounds. That is going to put us on bigger stickers. First game of the night. First game of the big sticks.
I really want to play Big Ice today.
Oh really? You're feeling good about it? Cool. Did you see the stats that Jamie posted yesterday? Not Jamie, that Darren posted earlier on today?
Yeah.
The top 17 players in our standard league, the lowest score is 77.
Me.
Yeah, but even still, that's a phenomenal score. There is one person in the top 16 that hasn't thrown an 81.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This might be the first time we ever see it's a full board split is what it is. This might be the first time we ever see a full playoffs with all 81 throws.
That would be incredible.
I'd love it to happen. Just either need to get you out of the playoff position, or either get you out of playoff reach, or just sort yourself out with 81.
We've got 2 weeks left.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. It would be nice to make playoffs, but yeah.
5 weeks in, we've thrown 40 something 81s.
Ooh.
It's insane.
That's insane. That really is.
Right, we've got Raman, Z and Tana on deck. We've just been joined by Thorskin. Good evening,
there
dude.
He is.
You alright? Didn't hear you come in tonight. I normally... Oh, thanks. What, is it dead?
My life size model.
Is it dead?
Yeah.
I can only hear you from the bottom of the road.
I kept going round to the ones before with the safety bit saying, here's a line, happy Valentine's Day, here's a live size.
Say that to who?
All
the lads.
Darren. I gave
Right.
one to Darren, I gave
Oh, right,
one
okay.
to Dan.
Right.
Jamie. That's why when there's a live
All
song.
right. Wait for the bin.
Yes, it is.
Cool. Thanks. Do you like my trim? I had a buzz done today.
Awesome. My side bit is ridiculous at the moment. That's why I'm just gonna always wear a hat.
Fair. You're wearing it. You're not wearing. Are you growing it back out, or are you just not had it?
I just haven't had the opportunity to get
Fair.
it sorted.
Did you do it yourself?
Yeah.
Because if you want to come in on Thursday, I'll do it for you.
Just
We'll just sit you down on a
I
bar.
know, but you'll skin me like completely.
Well, no, I won't. I'll take it. I'll do it properly. You know, I had an undercut for about 11 years.
I'd actually really appreciate that if you want to do it for me.
Oh, Tana might have just thrown a Premier 27.
Is that him?
No, she nosed it. Premier nosed it. All right, like.
Got nothing to do till one.
Jump on here.
You only got the one game on this side. I'm sure that's not the last we're going to hear about it.
How far are we through?
I don't know. 19 minutes.
19.
Yeah.
I think all my games are on the other side tonight.
Yeah, this is the way Axe scores is at the minute. It's just chucking them.
Further standard?
I wonder why Bella's walked away from her lane again. She will literally do anything to avoid staying on a lane for an entire session.
Go for nicotine.
Have a lovely time. We've got this covered, don't worry. We've got some proper soppy music on tonight.
I noticed.
It's a nice vibe, isn't it? It's a nice vibe. We've turned the house lights down and James with a Premier clutch.
Nice.
Spanked it. That's a round apiece. It's been said before, but I'll say it again. I cannot believe how well Tana's thrown, considering she is 8 months pregnant.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. I mean,
Kat,
like during
will
playoffs.
you please tell Bella to get back on a lane? Will you please tell Bella to get back on? She can't. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, I think she's actually due like around playoffs.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, I was just really impressed with her throwing big acts like last week.
Yeah, I mean, she's still absolutely
And-
flexing on everybody and throwing a full face,
Oh, yeah.
flat 4-inch blade into the bullseye.
She's a hell of a Prem player, like, well, she's a great player in general. But
I mean, it's crazy. He throws a reaper for Premier.
I know, but she's got this really lovely kind of up and over throw, so it
Yeah.
lands perfectly towed in. Like,
Yeah. Oh, we are.
Oh, both clutches cool.
Yeah. James gets it. Oh!
Tana.
Tana bounced it off that right clutch. Is that not in?
How is that not in?
It looks like it's
It might
sitting
be,
back
yeah.
over. Get a picture, James.
I did that last night in standard. It was just like hovering above at the top of it.
Right, let's see who's up next. We've got a bit of a juggling act going on at the minute. Is there none? Right, that's fine.
Yeah, that's a good
Let's
point.
get 2 minutes.
Let's get someone.
Yes, do that.
Good idea.
Do you mind
want me
going
to
and
go
score and score? James, can you score the iPad? Can you score this game on the iPad? So you're zeroing off. You're only scoring. Is it Noz or you? On the iPad, pick one. Right. So you're only scoring Snoggers. Zero the other side off. You're only scoring Noz. Yes. Perfect. Yes. Zero the other side off. So we've got some forfeits tonight, unfortunately, as we've had unauthorised absences, so there's 11 forfeit games to play, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. So we're going to get them out of the way by doubling up and collecting scores and dotting them in afterwards. It's not as taking his practice throws. Do you need something? Right, I'll be back.
Hit M. Hello everyone, sorry we were leaving you alone for a little bit there.
Hello, Waldorf. How are you
Hello
doing?
Stadler. Good, yourself?
Not bad. I'm back of another defeat.
You looked like you enjoyed the game a little bit more.
I did. I've realised I've not. Oh, unfortunately missed there, but I I've realised I've put far too much pressure on things and it's not been fun. So I thought, fuck it. Started reciting terrible poetry that I was making up off the top of my head and just started enjoying it. They're quite vintagey, hipstery glasses.
Yeah, those ones I was telling you about yesterday.
Yeah, now I see what you mean. Very cat-like. Sorry, for those who were joining and who missed last night's stream, we had a fascinating conversation for a good 5 minutes about glasses. Yeah,
Because they kind of look like a fairy.
yeah. They have that nice pair drop. Come and say hello to our viewers so we can see the glasses in question.
Hello.
If you can see that on our potato tech webcam. Oh. Sorry, can I squeeze past? I think that mic's about to do a runner.
What have we got going on at the moment?
We've got AXETHROWING. I believe this is a dead board game against Dell,
Yes.
who have opted to forfeit 11 games tonight.
I think so. He's still doing the Sunday League, but I think potentially on his left arm he doesn't particularly fancy doing Prem.
No, I know when he initially hurt his arm, he was saying that he had a lot of pain even though he's throwing left-handed, so I don't know if that's continued on.
Oh, you mean whether he's actually still doing the Sunday League at all?
No, he's still doing the Sunday, but I wonder if he's trying to reduce damage.
Yeah.
And to be fair, out of the 2 leagues, I would do the Sunday for the banter, because it's a bigger group.
So it's one of the things I actually missed most about doing the Sunday League was the banter. Like, it was a really friendly, fun league.
Yeah, it's... Oh, not going wide there. The Monday League is fun and full of banter, but I do feel like it's more at stake. Whereas for Sunday League, everybody...
The thing with the Monday League is, I would say, all but Buckwim, the newest member of the Monday League, everyone there is at this point almost a veteran at it. With maybe the exception of Smuggler and Southman, who are still on their second.
Marmite, who's going on second. But yeah, you're not far off.
Marmite's a weird one. Marmite's on his second league,
But he's thrown longer than we have.
Yeah, he's thrown a long time, and he does come down on off. Like, you know, it's not his first year throwing.
No. The thing is, though, it's very different throwing against the ball compared to competing against someone.
Yeah.
Sorry, just moving the chat there, just so we can see all of your lovely comments when you drop them. Remember to say hello. But yeah, I find it very different throwing just for fun than doing a league, and it's something I'm trying to work on.
I think we both do that, and I think that's probably what lets us down a fair bit in games, because I can. So literally, I've gone in practice before. I've thrown 2 prem clutches off the bat, put it straight in the ball, no problem. Just I've then got into a game and not even forget the prem clutch. I've not even able to hit the clutch.
No, it's a psychological thing. In the warm up, I was hitting clean prem balls easily.
Yeah.
First throw in the league match, I had to get the cards of truth out. It's queer.
And I think it gets even more difficult once you start getting like that first sort of bad hit or a drop or something like that, and then you're in your head and then you're just like,
you just need, as Carlo E. Howe often says, you just throw one axe at a time. You have to try and forget the one that's behind you.
Yeah, that's basically what Nuz said to me as well.
Yeah.
Hello, Brian. Or is that by... Sorry.
No, that would be Brian. Hello, Brian. Where do you hail from, my friend? And can you hear us well? We actually have a lot of people in tonight. Although the league is quiet, we have a lot of the public in. It feels like new kids at the school, doesn't it?
Well, when you see people... I mean, to be fair, any of them are potential league members down there. I mean, this is how I started doing the leagues originally. Me and Tanner came down for my... I want to say my 28th birthday? Or my 29th birthday? No, it'll be my 28th birthday, I think, 'cause I've been out for a year now.
I keep forgetting you're a baby.
I like that.
Yeah. Did I tell you I worked out what happened different between our generation and your generation?
Where is the generational gap? Because I think actually, in terms of that whole Gen X, Gen Y thing, we're the same.
I'm a Xennial, so I'm a crossover.
You're a Zennial?
Yeah, so from about 82 to about 90 over here was the crossover.
Yes, that's fine.
Ah,
Thank
wonderful,
you.
wonderful. I'd just like to double check because it's very hard without having the monitor access. No, because millennials don't know about analog in a proper way.
What do you mean we don't know about? I know about analog in a proper way. I mean, well, so look, when you say in a proper way, I know about analog, but it's not like...
Do you know what a square missing from the front of a VHS means?
Doesn't mean you can't record over it.
So you could, in theory, be a Xennial. I'm not putting a hard date on, but roughly be say, I'd be 80 since the crossover period, and be created the Xennial thing, because we're not quite Gen X, and not quite millennials. We're a generation with a work ethic. So there are some exceptions, and with you living in the country home, you'll probably back a bit.
Actually, I would say, so weird thing about this whole kind of like me being very upper class and Tory, I still remember when I was 11 years old going to a toy store, and me start saying, Mum, I want to buy that scooter. And they're saying, well, have you got any money? Me going, no. And then me walking away without a scooter feeling very sad. And so the next day I got... And so then the next day I got a job working a paper round and did it every day for the next 5 or 6 years until I got a job working at a bar.
I can't just say this is why trickle-down economics doesn't work.
I thought you'd be happy with me not getting given the scooter in this story. What do you want? Like, this is
No.
What do you actually want? Are you pro-nepotism, anti-nepotism, left-wing, right-wing? Have you got splinters in your ass for the central position you seem to be holding on to?
Do you know what it is? I am very central. I'm left of centre.
I'm left of...
So, and unfortunately, I've got a mate who's slightly right of centre, and we have that much crossover. It's hard to work out where our political views end. It's fucking wonderful. Apart from he looks Thatcher.
I am right, but definitely not far right.
You can't be too far right. The fact you have a...
Careful how you word this one, Jeremy.
A girlfriend of interesting heritage.
A girlfriend... It's a half Filipino fiance.
Half
that
Filipino
I actually
fiance,
have,
sorry.
would be the,
I didn't know if you got down upon bended knee. But
I did.
I just
we're
wasn't making assumptions. That's lovely.
But no.
Now, you see, I'm in a 10-year relationship and we live in sin because neither of us are religious. So,
How can you live in sin if you're not religious?
like, according to the traditional rules.
Well,
not by
yeah.
our own standards.
I think for us, but the marriage thing's more of a cultural thing than a religious thing. Like, neither of us particularly believe in God or any of that kind of stuff, but the general, like, I'm not going to shag anyone else, you're not going to shag anyone else, and we're going to live together and be happy for the next sort of like 50 years.
If we have any American viewers, he doesn't mean a carpet.
Can you get demonetised for shag though?
No, I don't think you can.
Perfect.
Well, it's an interesting thing. Everybody has their own. Haven't seen slightly wise.
How close was he there?
Oh, you ding!
That hurt.
That hurt all of us.
I mean, I feel like we're the commentators, but we were definitely the only people not watching the score there for all of that.
Like we go talking religion and politics, two of my favourite things to talk about, okay? It's horrible hitting a prem.
I'm trying to think, what is the word for the stream that isn't so much about any actual topic? It's just a bit like a Joe Rogan sort of thing.
Pointless. Well, like a boat without a rudder. Whatever? Oh, yeah. I thought he was being kind and letting me throw.
You might let me through it because I'm on the right.
Yeah, most of my games are on the right tonight. Oh, I see what he's doing. Sorry, bear with me, I'm just changing what we need to do. It is.
I mean, I don't want to sort of presume that we've mastered this myself, but you're making a right hash of this.
He set it up completely differently to how I would set it up.
Yeah, he usually has two windows and then selects the one and then selects the window.
Yeah, but...
So in theory, if you had both of them open, you could just switch between them using the drop-down window tab.
Wait, like what I tend to do is actually have it set up just ready to go, so like, you have the right window open.
And I'm assuming Carl is not set up like that.
Apparently not.
Weird, because that's literally how he told me to do it the other day.
With it being one board, it's a slightly different setup. So
yeah. I mean, yeah, but you could still have the two windows open, so you could just use that window drop down and switch your display.
Yeah. I do it even easier. So like, left board would be set up, right board would be set up. Fucked.
Also, hello, Sophie.
Sophie! I don't know why I went really loud and obnoxious there.
Sophie, what do you think of my Valentine's Day gift to Tana? I basically gave her the treatment of a hobbit today.
What, you took her to a fiery pit and threw her in, screaming?
No!
Like you tried to rip the engagement ring up from her finger?
We started with... No, we started with breakfast, then we had second breakfast, then we had 11sies, then we had lunch.
I've just got images of you grappling as you fall into fires and Mount Doom.
You know what? Maybe for our anniversary.
You could take a mother-in-law.
I'd take mine first.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
If Mrs. Katanga is out there listening, I'm sure you're a lovely person.
You'd be wrong. I'll take that bet.
Anyway.
That sounds like a standard day for me. To be fair, I've heard the way you eat.
Wrestling a hobbit into the... Yeah, anyway.
Wrestling.
I can't get that image out of my head now.
What, me throwing Tana into a volcano?
Yeah.
Is it the actual me throwing over, or is it just the wrestle leading up to it that's got you tickled?
Bit both. But Tanga winning. You're definitely the Frodo in that.
Honestly, you should... She kind of now because she's pregnant, but you should see Tana with a few drinks in her.
I've heard. I was telling her that's how you described her.
Oh, she's fighty.
She's a fighty drunk. I'm not that brave.
You tell this to everyone, but you know why.
I have literally seen you in a room full of lads hold your hands up and go, I'll fucking have you.
Right, there's context to this.
She didn't like the way we were playing a game, and she was drunk.
No.
That's the context.
I think it's called What Do You Mean? Word game.
And this week on couple counselling.
They don't understand me.
We thought we were...
So annoying. Their generation.
We are the same generation. What do you mean
Your
theirs?
generation doesn't understand.
Whoa. Backtrack. Anyway, back to the axe throwing. We have Chucky versus Thor before this turns into a 3-way Royal Rumble. 4-way Royal Rumble since I'm heavily pregnant. I wouldn't fancy my chances. Oh, pair of drops there. Going to ground like a good fox on its autumn morning. It is autumn when you go hunting, it is? Yes. Autumn and winter. Weirdly,
You wouldn't hunt in the spring. Too much mud on the hooves.
you what, sorry?
Too much mud on the hooves
Yeah.
in spring.
Wait,
It's a nightmare for the stable boys.
you have to worry about mud fever and itch.
I will point out that I've never actually gone on a hunt.
Me mum has once and broke her nose. Never went back.
What was she hunting?
The horse was slightly taller than she thought. Went to gallop under a tree. My mum misjudged the rhythm and clunk. And apparently she regained consciousness at the end of the hunt with a helmet here catching the blood.
Fair.
My family really can't do anything with dignity.
I think
But
that's
yeah.
me up after me
No,
up next. So
it's not. It's
no. Sorry, I was led astray by the fact that the board said that it would be me up next. Oh no, we're doing Carl and Obadiah next. Sorry, I don't know why I thought that my game would be next. How fucking foolish of me.
This is what you get when you're whinging up that you become a drinking game. They get you done quick so you shut up.
So this is what I get for being just a generally amenable, likeable kind of guy.
See, you just need to be cantankerous at 36. I suppose I better go warm up, stretch the geriatric muscles.
Ah, you probably should. I'll stay here and hold down the fort. It's not like I came here to throw or anything.
Wait, I hear you just come to the commentary and the couple therapy.
Well, it's Carl versus Obadiah. Apparently my game's up next, but that might change. Dunno. I'm not better. I'm okay with it. Tana, do you want to jump on the stream and tell people why it was our fault we were fighty drunk? So, being joined by Tana now to tell her side of the story about why she likes to fight people while drunk.
I don't. He winds me up.
That's
it.
And that justifies violence, threats of physical violence.
Right. For any of you regular listeners, you obviously know him and how he talks
I'm a delight.
and how he argues with people.
I don't, I'm really nice.
So just imagine on a drink night, board game night. Yeah. Feel like I don't have to explain.
For anyone regular out there, you don't know the real Tana. Smashes a bottle and threatens to glass you with it.
I don't.
I mean, to be fair, I can't blame
You make me sound abusive.
I mean, I wouldn't use the word abusive, but I also wouldn't say that I'm not a battered man. And that's Carl up by 4. He's offering the going up, which is cool. We love each other, really. Deep down. James, would you care to jump on with me for a bit of commentary?
Well, it would almost be rude not to, really, wouldn't it?
I'm worried I've somewhat managed to upset my fiancée.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Tana.
Accuse her of beating people up when she's pissed.
Are we okay?
No. Yes. On Love Day as well. Come on.
On Love Day. I never thought I'd hear you say on Love Day.
Hey, I'm full of surprises. and shit.
I never knew you were such a romantic.
Yeah, I can think of things I want to say, but I think I don't know if I should on live stream.
Well, Well, I mean, yesterday, Carl told Simply Gimply to shove a dildo up his own arse. Or sorry, that he hadn't shoved it. He shoved the dildo up his own arse. So there's your kind of.
That's true. I overheard that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it. If you want to dig into Valentine's Day, just dig into Lupercalia, which is the festival that Valentine's Day replaced.
I mean, fair enough.
Do you want to come in and present this bit on Lubricabria?
I can't remember too much about it.
Well, when you do, boot me out and I'll.
From what I remember, it was basically a 3-day festival, and like you would get matched with someone. It wasn't a pleasant match. And basically, at the end of the 3 days, if you were still together, that was it. You got married.
It sounds to me like you do know a lot about this.
Could I get out? Because I think my game's next.
Yes, you can.
Also, need to try and catch up with your release.
Well, you have to join me now, Snotters, because it's just me now. Oh, Christ.
Where's good on Wikipedia for Lupercalia?
Yeah, provide us with some sweet content there.
Let's have a look.
Apparently I'm useless. Okay. Tell me something I don't know. So, apparently I left my axe in the wrong place.
Oh.
Wherever the wrong place is. Other than somebody's head, I don't know what the wrong place is.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a huge. No. I mean, there's a lot on it, and I'm not reading into all of that, but basically, it's an old Roman festival. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. What are they? What's the header?
I even enjoyed the overview you gave. That was good enough.
A festival of ancient Rome observed annually on February 15th to purify the city. Yeah, that's the festival. It was a 3-day event from what I've heard as well, promoting health and fertility, which is, yeah, I'm guessing a lot of Roman babies were born 9 months later.
Sounds it.
Yes.
And just like that, the population significantly increased. Hello.
Our baby's gone.
Well, actually, he's not gone. He's just going.
Can you hit it?
Hit what?
Enter.
Has that done the thing?
I don't know. Can I squeeze it, please? I'll let you have it back in a moment.
Sorry, we're looking up ancient Roman fertility festivals.
Because Valentine was a Roman. So Valentine was
Wasn't he a Roman who sacrificed on Valentine's Day? On part of a massacre?
Wasn't it something like that?
You tend to find a lot of big patron saints.
Yeah, they generally died quite a gruesome death.
Yeah, oddly enough, considering they were supposed to be such mint people.
Yeah.
I know, right?
We don't like you very
Convert
much.
to our religion or we will kill you.
Oh, okay. It sounds like a lose-lose either way, to be honest.
Ridiculous.
I mean, this sounds much more fun.
Yeah.
We'll wait till we jump back in a minute.
Yes, okay.
Sounds like
Now that you're finally...
A much more fun description.
You've got your material together now.
Why is this not playing ball?
I'm just learning.
There we go. Oh, why does nothing ever work?
Do you want to swap sides here, or are you alright?
Nah, just try and get back full screen. Oh, sugar. I thought I was exhausted, and apparently I don't.
Well, you're doing better than I could ever have done.
It's all practice, it's all practice. So here we have a
There
dead
we
board
are.
game.
Back.
We have Scratch versus Simply Gimply, current title holder of this league. So, I think we can fit you in if you come here and you can tell us all about
Yes, we
St.
want to know.
Valentine's.
You've left us hanging
I
long
mean,
enough.
it's the Lupercalia stuff I'm going back to.
What?
Lupercalia, which was the ancient Roman festival which predates Valentine's.
That even sounds
Down
mean,
to
all
about
of it.
They're talking about 6th century BC.
Lupialius, did you say?
Lupercalia.
That sounds very Roman with the wolves, doesn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it does a little bit.
I mean, the tagline does say Lupercalia was a bloody, violent, and sexually charged celebration, a wash of animal sacrifice, random matchmaking, and coupling.
It sounds like a metal militia gig.
Yeah, I mean, it starts with.
I'm trying to argue, but
I've never actually made it to one, I've just seen the pictures.
Sacrifice of goats, so.
But on a weekend.
So, yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
A representation of sexuality and a dog, apparently.
Yeah, metal militia gigs. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Afterwards, the foreheads of naked Luperci, or the Roman priests, were smeared with the animal's blood, and the blood was then removed with a piece of milk-soaked wool as they laughed. So, and
The ancient religions were very brutal, weren't they?
They were, weren't they?
men randomly choosing women's name for a jar to be paired with for the festival. Many of them lasting to the following year.
Now that just sounds like the Caravan Club.
It's just ancient Big Brother.
Yeah.
Or Love Island.
Love Island, that'll be the one.
Oh, they've been talking about that at work all day, and I'm just sat there going, "What the?"
Oh, mate,
I don't have a clue. I don't watch.
I watched 5 minutes of it once, and it's infantile.
It's look familiar to
You what? Oh yeah, it is a little bit. Looks
Yeah,
like mine, but
I've
it
never
absolutely
watched
isn't
it.
mine.
I know,
Same
it
with-
literally just looks like the blue version.
It's like I've never watched the Kardashians either.
No, to be honest, I really have no idea who the fuck they are or what they're famous for. I know one of them slept with a famous sports star, and that's about it.
Caitlyn Jenner was a famous sports star when they were called Bruce.
Bruce. Oh yes, I know Bruce. Bruce Jenner was an Olympian.
Yeah.
But yeah, but as for the rest of them, I don't really know what they do.
Not
Or
much.
have done.
Not much.
I mean, from what I can gather, they flaunt their near naked bodies on social media and get a lot of money for it.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't really get
No,
pop culture.
no.
Are we still on about Love Island?
Kardashians and Bruce Jenner.
Oh dear God.
No, in a good way, in a good way.
In a good way?
Yeah. Oh, another
You need to
74.
explain this to me now.
Just how Caitlyn Jenner is the only one of the bunch that we know of, and what they actually achieved,
Oh, I see.
As Bruce Jenner, the Olympian.
rather than
Rather than, yeah, okay, fair. Them who don't even know why they're famous.
yeah.
Yeah, I know the one. Yeah, at least he had, well, she now, had some athletic accomplishments and what have you.
I think
I
the
mean-
pronoun would be there.
Oh, surely now it's shit.
It depends. Some of them still prefer there.
I'm gonna call her she,
Yeah.
because I live in the 21st century.
I mean, from what I've heard, isn't it? Which one of it isn't it? Fucking which Kardashian is it? It had some sporting achievements, but that was more due to the sports person she slept with, famously on film.
Jesus Christ.
No idea. No idea.
It's one of the fucking Kardashians, isn't it?
If we have any Kardashian fans out there, please let us know. I'm really worried about his coordination by that cable. Tricky Dicky is currently stood splayed over the cable. Over comparing halves.
Oh,
Sophie,
shafts.
you strike me as being a Kardashian fan. Let us know any of the lowdown you've got on them.
Yeah.
That's so weird. It is like that. It's turned
John, I think John will know. I bet John knows all about the Kardashians.
Oh, for the love of God, please don't let...
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bollocks. Look at that face. He knows all about them.
Just for those who
He's
can't-
got all the videos.
For those who are watching in audio, we're referring to Thor here.
He's actually in possession of an encyclopedic knowledge of the
I think
of
he
the
is.
Kardashians.
Of everything.
Well, of everything,
Of
but it's
pop culture in general,
like-
the Kardashians,
Eh?
Insta-famous people.
Nah,
Which was the one that
call
slept
bullshit.
with Ray J or whatever it was. It was one of them slept with, did a sex tape, and that's what got her famous.
I think that was Kim on it.
Oh, Kim Kardashian, there you go, that's
Yeah.
the one. Yeah, she did a,
That's about as much as I know about her.
Which
did
is
a,
the
did a
one
sex tape with a famous sports star, and that was it.
Who ruined the
He knows more
Marilyn...
than I do.
Who wore the Marilyn Monroe dress and ruined it?
I mean, any
There
of
was a
them.
big controversy about that. One of them wore the Marilyn Monroe Mr. President's dress.
Is Dan got 2 dead board games, is he?
Everybody who's playing Del Boy has dead board games
Oh,
tonight.
yeah, but Dan...
Oh, yeah.
And like
Unless,
that.
unless that was a Dan versus... No, that was a Dan versus Scratch game.
No, that was 2 dead board.
Oh, so Dan's got 2 dead board games. Lucky bastard.
Well, lucky boy. I don't like axe throwing anymore. Who am I looking for?
Simply Gimply.
Dell.
Or Del Boy.
Gimply on the left. Nope, Gimply on the left with me. Gimply on the right. No.
Oh,
So you only had one.
oh, so I don't get that then.
I don't. That last one could have been a warm-up practice.
Maybe, yes. Maybe.
Because we haven't thrown due to being coaches.
Well, that's right. They were otherwise preoccupied, weren't they?
Oh, unfortunate 3 there by Gimply.
I mean, I'm just glad to have the dead ball game. It's
I think it's going to be really,
guaranteed win for the night.
if you really want going to win, I've got the work schedule tonight.
We've got to see how Mr. Sclubb is going to be doing. If he's going to be, with only 2 weeks remaining of the league, is his knee going to be recovered in time?
I hope it is.
There is that.
Oh, I hope so.
I like throwing games.
Yeah.
It would be a shame to have to forfeit just over something so, let's have it right, quite silly really. You know,
Yeah.
Slipping over and
I
suddenly
mean-
you have to...
Well, he has 2 weeks.
He did say, he was changing the camera angle for Sophie at the time, so that's what the problem was.
Oh, fair.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yet again, any views you may hear through the live stream are those of the thrower and not of the venue.
We need to just have a pre-recorded view doing that, just a soundbite of the.
If I knew how I could play it, yes.
Then we could just get like a...
Could we not just have it as a caveat at the start of the stream?
Yeah,
all,
we
all
should-
views are those of the individuals and not of the venue.
If we had people who
Yeah.
tune in, like Sophie and occasionally Tracy from beginning to end, we could. But unfortunately, we have people who dip in and dip out.
Then maybe we could have it as a little banner across the bottom every now and again, just a timed banner.
Like a news report.
Yeah,
I might look into that, see if I can get some.
yeah, just to save you having to repeat yourself.
It becomes part of, yeah. It's just part of the soundboard.
Yeah.
And you can tell how the night's going by how depressed I am saying this. Or exasperated. Like telling an 18-year-old to sit on her back in dicks yesterday, well, yeah. That one ruined me a bit. Oh, that's good to hear, Mr. Scrub. We are all wishing you a quick return.
Ooh.
Has Reba got a prem there or not?
I don't know.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
good.
Very good.
The thumb goes up. What's that? 27, 44, 63.
Yeah, that's good to know, just local swelling.
Ah.
Something James suffers with every time he sees Reaper.
Hey. Now, surely your caveat should be part of that there.
I'm not listening anymore.
You see, that is an opinion rather than a factual statement.
Or is it a factual statement rather than an opinion?
I'm going to delve in to find out, and you never know what you might find in that dark cave.
I mean, James is hoping to find out.
Oh, man, James is...
Jesus Christ. I'm surprised, but I shouldn't be, should I? It's like, at this point, I really shouldn't be.
The fact we made it into a bingo call the other week.
Yes, you did. That was funny.
I enjoyed that. Axel
I did. It was quite... It's a shame there wasn't many people around to enjoy it, though. That's it. Everyone had gone home.
This is the thing. I only bring out the true gold when there's nobody here.
Well, just bring it out when there's more people here.
No, because then people expect it.
True enough.
You don't expect them depressing bingo calls. 5 and 3, fuck me.
I mean, we didn't expect the fucking Edgar Allan fucking onslaught that you gave while sat next to James the other week.
Yeah, I do apologise.
No, it's quite all right. I was just like, it wasn't. Do you know what it was? It was literally, it was like, I don't know how to react to this. It was like, it's really fucking funny, but how can I laugh? It's like. Oh, it was like, yeah.
The best thing to do is just to laugh about it. I was doing it while playing yesterday.
Were you?
I think I described this place as being a hall of humiliation.
Among many other things.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
But ironically, I hit a 74.
Oh, really? Oh, fucking hell.
Like, I've come to realise I get into my head far too much playing this game.
That is.
So,
I mean, you're preaching to the choir, like
Yeah.
very much so here. I mean, you know, the whole James did thing, or he's done a James thing, exists for a reason.
Oh yeah.
And that is the reason. I get to the end and go, oh, fucking, and then that's it. I screw it up. And miss.
Yeah, I've just started to enjoy it again. Like, try and find some happiness in it.
Well, that's the thing. Right? That's why we're
here.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Because I've realised I've hit a point where the league doesn't matter. If I make playoffs, it's a good one.
It shouldn't matter. It's to me, if you do anything too seriously, you can't enjoy it anymore.
Yeah, I think my comp summed it up in the Bill Feinberg. Is it Feinberg? Podcast. That if you're worrying about throwing axes, you've got a good fucking life. Because I'm summarising. Yeah.
There's a lot to be said about that. Those are very, very wise words.
Yeah, if this is what you're concerned about.
Yeah, my prime concern right now is how well my axe game is.
Yeah.
Or is going, rather. Yeah, you've got a pretty swell life by the sound of it.
I really want to know, I can't remember who does that podcast. Fucking brilliant on Spotify.
I've never ever listened to a podcast.
Other
than what you could call our unrecorded podcasts outside this building.
Yeah, they're not always the best.
They are the best.
An AXETHROWING podcast by Phil Feinberg.
That's
all right, Mark. How are you doing?
That's going to be hard to remember.
Yeah. If anybody knows,
podcast about AXETHROWING, what could that be called?
Yeah. If anybody knows Bill, tell him that we're enjoying his podcast over here. But it'd be great if you could have some UK throws. I know Kral would be very interested in doing it if you had him more.
Kral most definitely would.
Yeah, it would be UK regionals. I'm not sure how you sync it up for time, but...
No, I imagine there'd be some sort of delay. I can't imagine it being that bad. It's not going to be like 10 minutes, is it? Like...
Well, I was thinking more like... I don't know where he got in the US.
Oh, you mean in time zones?
Yeah.
Right, I see, yes.
But no, it'd be interesting.
I'm sure it'd be alright. It would just be like end of the day, start of the day for one or the other.
Yeah, well, there is a bit of a crossover. So the US stock market opens about 2:30 UK time.
Okay, right.
Oh, Grant, I'm glad you joined us. I don't expect people to come on the lunch break. It feels weird for people spending their downtime watching us.
Yeah, kind of. It does a little bit. It's like when they're not here, they're here.
Yeah. Well, Mark is one of the Canadian throws.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I only learned that fairly recently.
Yeah.
But yes. And from what I gather, a bloody good one.
Oh, unbelievably. I think he's on the front page of Axe Scores at the moment with 100% accuracy for Bold. If not clutch. Like, scarily good.
God damn it.
Like, I had a look at our... Oh, you're melting a very cold heart there, Mark. Very cold heart.
Two very cold hearts.
But yeah, I had a look at our standard league. I've hit something like 49% clutches. I went, hey.
And I take it your average was a lot higher than that at one point.
Normally, I started the league with 60% hit rate.
Oh, very good, right.
And then it dropped off.
Well, you know, the thing is, it's kind of a given, you know, given current ongoings and whatever. So,
do you know what actually I think proper screws it? Throwing two axes. I swapped to a vintage for Bull.
I can well believe that.
And now I'm throwing just the standard warrior.
To me, it just seems like a very alien concept. It works unbelievably well for some people. Like,
yeah.
There's absolutely no doubt. But I've tried it before, and it was like, wow, can't do that.
No.
So I've had to just go back down to one axe. But even now, I'm feeling like I need a change.
It is interesting. I do admire people. I think Norwich has the best approach, throwing two identical axes with different blade handle lengths.
Yeah. The only other difference to one of them is one of them's heavily profiled. His clutch axe I profiled for him.
That could be the problem.
Because he was like, to be fair, I could see his point. Like when he was throwing it dead on flat for clutches.
Yeah.
There just wasn't enough force behind it, or should we say sharpness, to really lock in.
Yeah. Too much friction as it entered the wood.
Exactly. Whereas now it just sinks in just like butter, really.
Yeah. But I wonder if that's causing his problem. He was saying he's finding it hard to get it synced up.
I mean, it could be.
What two do you throw? I'll be interested to hear. I know, or I think it was Austin who throws a modified Reaper and a real Reaper. It'd be good to find out.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always nice to, understand what people are using.
Yeah, we're hearing about one chap in our league over there. He throws 2 identical axe guns.
2 identical axes?
Yeah. I was a game
I'm off, I'm afraid.
By the sound of it, monkey see, monkey
See
do
you on the
it now.
flippity flip.
Yeah. Waldorf, if you're free. Ah. I've got Waldorf. We'll have you on later though, darling.
I thought you'd want him for this music.
It terrifies me. With how deep his voice is, I could see him surrounding me with Barry White.
Doing well, just a lunch break, thought I'd pop by. No other place I would rather be. So I throw 2.
Do you want me to try and get that text bigger for you? Would that make it easier for you to read?
In general, yeah, but when I'm sat here, it's not too bad.
A warrior premier axe for Bulls won national culture. How long did it take you to get used to throwing a pair of them? Did you sacrifice a league, or did you have enough time to practice in between?
Who's Mark, sorry?
We had him on the live the other week.
I think I briefly saw him.
The live itself went really terrible, but the interview was really interesting.
Yeah, I think I saw core part of the interview.
It might be something I'll have to try between leagues. Because I was throwing a really nice little baby Aggie for Bulls. And it was beautiful, but I can't get used to it.
I actually thought that was genuinely sad, the one where, because I think it was Nuz who'd said you need to just stop throwing the Aggie, but I quite like throwing a vintage axe, and it seemed like you quite enjoyed throwing the Aggie.
I do, but I can't check the scores because axe scores are being axe scores. Tonight I've thrown far better.
Yeah.
No, you haven't mixed the butter review yet. We're keeping that for when we run our proper conversation. But apparently it was delightful. Yeah, that's fair. At one point I threw a really lightweight Hulkbrook and then a really heavy plum, and that took me a while to get used to. I did terrible that league as well. It seems to be every time I go 2 axe, I do terrible.
To be fair, I think if I was going to throw 2 axes, I'd be tempted to get a Kent pattern for the clutch axe and keep the axe I've got now for Bulls. For Bulls.
Yeah.
Kent pattern for clutch and the half hatchet. The Kent pattern with the hammer off the back is what I'd probably get for the clutch anyway.
Kent patterns don't tend to come with a hammer.
I have one that does.
Yeah, but often they don't.
No. There's one that 81 Axes has at the minute, which is a Kent pattern with a hammer on the back.
I thought that was more of a half hatchet than a Kent.
Was that the? I was just sort of looking at it, so.
Yeah, no, I saw it earlier. Other post, wasn't it?
That post did have it on it, but.
Actually, Mark, do you happen to know? It's a Kent or an 80.
I think it's. That's the picture I've got there.
See, to me, that's a half hatchet, not a Kent.
See, I thought it was a Kent because the hammer is halfway down and the axe fans out.
Can I have a look?
That one.
It is Kentish. But
I get what you mean. It might need to flare out a bit more to be a true Kent.
I suppose with it being the American version.
I did.
Are you kidding me?
What?
There's a programme on BBC Two, actually speak, on how soaring is made.
Ooh.
Does anybody have Sorry, one moment. Does anybody have iPlayer on the phone? There's a programme about how soaring is made. It's being aired right now. It's just come in like breaking news. I don't know. I have no idea. I just love it. Squidgy energy goodness.
If there was anything that was going to give us a sponsorship, we would actually be doing a Saurine anniversary league.
Carl?
Again.
Yeah.
Basically, Mark, it was 81 axes last Instagram post. We're trying to work out if it's a half hatchet or a Kent pattern. But I don't know how common the Kent pattern is over there.
There was.
Inside the factory. Over here, you go on eBay and you can't help but find a Kent pattern. But
So there is one that I am almost 100% sure, and it was this guy who End up speaking to over eBay. See if I can find this.
Because you can pick Kent patterns up over here for like £5-6 if you look about.
You can with this one. Where is it at? It's one of them.
I don't know if anybody can hear, but we have Barry White playing through the speakers tonight with it being Valentine's Day. You can tell half the people here are either single or in long-term relationships. It really is decaf. It kills me how many vintages, how many kinks you have to go to find a good vintage at the moment.
That's the one that I thought was Kentish. I'll see if that one's a bigger picture, so I'll give that one the hold up.
He's watching on a phone, dude.
Nah, he's got no. Yeah, it's a phone in a phone, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was a half-hatchet. We've had a lot of argument about that tonight, because it's very similar to a UK style. I really thought Wayne Rooney had walked in there.
That's true. I mean, Decaf can't see it, but Mark can, so I'll hold it up for.
No, Mark is the one that's on his phone.
Oh, Mark's on the phone. Decaf's the one who isn't.
For everybody who's aware, this is Tricky Dicky's eBay history.
It is. It's all axes.
Axes and O's.
How's Tana getting on? She's
currently
ahead, but she's going
3.
up.
Me and Oz came to a nice agreement. We both stopped down, and we decided on the final act that we'd go up, regardless.
Very genteel.
Well, I thought I'd keep it fair.
Ooh.
And we went to Big Axe and ruined the board.
That can't be missing by much. I'm on a phone. Yeah, Decaf's also on a phone.
Are you allowed a phone?
What do you mean, is he allowed a phone?
Why is a little reprobate who works for the government?
You look too much like Guy Fawkes to be this anti-government.
Sorry, I was just looking over to our in-house anarchist.
In-house anarchist. Like that harmony.
I appreciate your kind compliments as well from last night's live.
Thank you.
He gets kind compliments.
He does.
I get it. Beg Obadiah being cantankerous. Oh, have you been lifted? That's good, that's good. Are you allowed near playgrounds now? That is a joke, and obviously the views and the opinions of the commentary team do not represent the venue.
Even when the individual is the venue's owner.
Yeah, not that I'm the venue's owner. We are not claiming that. I'd be really worried if I was you. The way she floats that big old hatchet.
Well, I managed to upset her earlier as well I thought I was being funny, but it turns out that opinions can differ wildly when you're 8 months pregnant in terms of what's funny and what's your fiancé.
To be fair, even when... Oh! Down the centre! That could be low though. Oh! And Reba matches it!
That's gotta be.
That proper sounded like a kid's character there. That was beautiful. Simply Gimply versus Nigerian. I'm really missing my cousin.
You what?
My cousin.
Your cousin?
My padding for my bottom.
Oh, your cushion.
That's the one. God bless the speech impediment.
I thought you meant you were like trying to cut down on your swearing, your cussing. I was like,
I'm not that fucking old-timey.
It's like, you're not that foul about it. It's alright.
Interesting thing about swearing. Have you heard of a film called Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
No.
Oh, it's the very first film that was digitally colour corrected. George Clooney, and it's based on Ulysses. I can't think what it's called. But Ulysses' main story. My mind's gone blank. But it's set in the deep south, so it's like depressing era.
Right, yeah.
And George Clooney was the star, and he has an uncle who's from the south.
Okay.
And so rather than learning the script, he sent it to his uncle, so he picked up like the mannerisms of the dialogue. And anyway, so he learned it by rote. So like we'd listen to it when he was doing his job. So on the first day of filming, the directors were really happy, but like, George, why aren't you swearing? It's like, what do you mean? It's like, wait, every time the script says fuck, you say darn. And it turned out his uncle was such an old-timey southern gentleman, he refused to swear and completely changed the dialogue.
Fair.
Yeah, I just found that fascinating when I found this. Yeah.
It's another quite big section as well tonight.
It is. It's surprising how many people bring their loved ones to throw axes for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it hadn't occurred to me that they might be here for Valentine's Day, but then look at it, they are all couples.
Yeah. I'm having Valentine's Day tomorrow.
Why didn't you have it today?
Because I'm here.
Oh, fair. Like I said, me and Tanya just sort of like, I mean, I was at work today, but because I work from home, we kind of just like had a nice lunch break and a nice breakfast and stuff.
No, that's not. And you're sort of here together in a roundabout way. But no, we'll have like a proper day tomorrow. That's very true, that's very true. You can throw them at each other, but it wouldn't last long.
Well, the way you throw it might.
Yo, just because you wear green, you think you're safe. I'm still in for your blackened heart, it's about the size of a bull.
He's not having VD today because he's not there.
I had to take a moment there to work out what VD was.
It took me a couple of seconds. I was at the...
Bella's throwing fire.
I know.
Like, completely missed the clutch, but throwing really, really well. Oh no, that was the first round.
If you complain about going cold after I've sat here and literally watched my name pop up and then not get cold...
No. Throwing a heavier axe is tweaking my wrist again.
Why, this is all the more reason to go back to the Aggie.
I'll find the perfect axe. It's just the hunt.
Give my axe a throw. Light as fuck. It's like a really, really light axe.
I need about 1 3/4 pound axe. Or a stray axe too much. I think what it is, I need to find another Aggie head. Actually, I think that's 1.5 pounds.
Yeah.
Sorry, one more. When you were talking about one about throwers yesterday. If you watch the live feed, there's one point where I look left and just fall about laughing and can't talk.
It's at that point.
Yeah. Yes.
It's got the full-size lunch, it's like...
I described it being like a lion eating like a carcass and then got completely the wrong country. And we
have just said we feel like there should be a sign or a piece of glass here to prevent the general public from getting the league members just with a warning like, you know, feed the animal.
Unless it's squidgy bars of goodness.
I sometimes worry about whether our banter would be appreciated by the general public.
No, actually, he's calmed. Sorry, he's calmed down quite a bit. He seems in a happy mood though.
I don't know. We were just talking about how animals throw their feces, referring it to us throwing saurine bars at the public.
I watched a video of a really good joke involving sorry and cat litter box. So if you get a bit of sorry, you can squidge it up and roll it so it looks like a cat poop.
Yeah.
Put it next to the litter tray, and when you have a guest come round, just say, "Oh, the little bastard missed." Pick it up. Don't put it in your mouth just in case, but put it in the bin. Then lick your fingers. Really satisfactory.
It's awful.
I mean, I wouldn't really want to lick my fingers again, just in case.
But by the time you picked it up, you know by the squidginess whether it's poo or not. I know somebody who regularly has to empty a cat litter tray. I had a nightmare, the cat ran away.
What?
It was really queer. It was like a Pied Piper sort of experience.
Oh, right, like, sorry. I thought it was, I had a nightmare, the cats ran away.
No, the
you had a nightmare about the cats running away.
I was proper, I woke up drained by it, trying to find this handicapped person.
I find the experience of owning cats quite draining, if I'm honest.
No, I'm a real cat person. I
just don't get on with it, like, it feels like a dog, but without the love.
Now, I can appreciate that, but I'm fortunate I've got a really affectionate cat. Yeah. I don't know if it's affectionate or just lazy, I've got a fat belly.
I spy a new VN game, sorry and all poo.
To be fair, after following some of the bigger throws into the laboratories, I don't want to play that game.
Right, Decaf, we need to stop with the acronyms as well. Like, I know you're in the military and you're a massive fan of that, but VDVN, I'm sat
Do
here
you,
trying
not,
to...
do you have a VM for Valhalla North?
I just call it Valhalla when I'm shortening it. Like, calling it Valhalla North is a bit like a hat on a hat, isn't it? Like, when I say I'm going to Valhalla, I don't mean I'm being taken up to the Nordic afterlife. It's pretty clear that I'm going extra.
I've got a bar in York called Valhalla as well.
I mean, yeah, I suppose I could tell Tana I'm going to Valhalla and rely on her kind of just sort of assuming that I'm in Valhalla North instead of driving down to York to get lashed for the night. But
to be fair, with the move that I've made recently, actually I'm off to Valhalla, people might worry.
Yeah, well...
Especially with a bag full of hatchets.
I mean, I could play a game. I'm just saying, if there's an option...
No.
I could play a game if anyone...
Tricky,
if we're struggling to, like, find people... I haven't played one yet tonight. Oh, that makes...
Carl, just for future reference, that wasn't me whinging. We're an hour and 19 in, and I'm quite content.
Well, no, it's that there was temporarily a crossover at the right moment. It was like, let's do a few games ad hoc from the right board. All right, well, let's see who's up here. Oh, it looks like that's Tricky Dicky versus someone next. Oh, no. Because it's instead going to be Obadiah and Kral. It's like, that's fucking amazing what you can do when you've got free reign of the ordering of the schedule, isn't it?
Look, I whinge like a bitch. You're quite nice.
A man can be pushed too far. And literally watching your game come up and being like, oh, you're up next. No, you're not. You're not actually even on this side anymore, because after this one foray into the right side, instead of just doing 2 games and including you in at least 1 game in the first half of the evening, we're just going to do my game and then go back over to the fucking left.
Yeah. I've played this game quite often.
Yeah.
Why do you think I whinged?
Well, no, because your whole issue was there's a guy who starts work in the morning who's like, I want to go on an early finish. Which, to be fair, then started a new tirade of everyone being like, let's call it an early finish, which sort of makes the whole thing a bit pointless. Because all that's going to happen is Nate's going to come in and be like, but could I have like a proper early finish compared to like some people who just want like a slightly early finish? It's all fucking stupid, because an early finish for someone who's starting work at 3 in the morning is reasonable, as opposed to just one guy being like, well, I own the fucking gaff, so right board, left board, whatever board I want. You're right down there.
Have you killed our horse?
Apparently so.
What have you done?
I caught it. Honestly, I caught his cantankerousness.
You what?
I caught his cantankerousness.
Yes, in what way?
Well,
You actually.
basically, I felt like my good nature had been taken advantage of slightly, and that's
Fucking look at him. You've actually right now he's bereft of ribs. Well done. Okay, so again, what have you done?
Well, I basically highlighted that I haven't played a game yet and that I'm unhappy about that.
Okay.
And that really just seemed to tickle Jamie.
Yeah, he's gone. I mean, he's on his feet again, thank God, but like... I suppose I... Right, we've lost him. He's gone.
So,
is that it? Get some fresh air.
What point are we in the stream?
love that rant, that made my day. I'm
1
glad,
hour
Mark.
22.
I'm glad I could help.
Do you know what? I missed it and it's made my day. It's like, I didn't even hear what had happened, but it's like, to see him react like that was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
I didn't think he'd fall on the floor over, to be fair.
Well, I mean, he basically became a puddle.
Yeah.
You rendered him a liquid. Like, I've never ever seen him do it. I've seen him do that to other people.
Ah, he did this sort of... Well, it was nice to put a smile on his face, to be honest.
Oh,
He enjoyed that.
he loved it. It was really good. I just turned around to see him crouching on. He looked like Gollum. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
So one of those where when you text with people and they say ruffling, you think, but he's not really like rolling on the floor.
Like,
and then you see,
no, he's on his back on the floor.
All right, hope he's just stepped out for a bit there. To get
he'll be back soon at least. That is if he's fucking no longer got any breath left in his body. I didn't know a man could go that colour either. Like he looked like a plum.
I don't think I've ever seen him crease up that much before.
No, like I say, I've seen him do that to people. One of them was me. He went on a big rant about something, and it was absolutely hilarious. But
was that his Edgar Allan Poe rant, the one where he thinks fuck off and throw your axes?
Oh, that bit. Yeah. Well, that was really, really good. No, I think it was something a bit more offensive, but it was still really, really funny. It was unbelievable.
Well, it is Valentine's Day. Aye.
Yeah. It just unfortunately there was no one on top of him though. That's the only issue. Oh, I've just gotten done. Big axe.
Is that a practice?
I hope that was a practice.
Aye.
I mean, I can't say anything. I go.
Well, look on his face. That's a practice. I feel like he'd be a lot more upset if that was an actual throw.
I threw mine there, and just everything felt literally everything felt different, and I totally choked. It was shit.
No, I have that.
But it happens.
Oh no, that was definitely a real one.
Never mind.
You see the change in face when he walked back from throwing the first on the practice. It was a bit of a grin.
I always got a face like a slapped ass now.
Oh, hi, that's not a grin.
I mean, I sort of would as well.
Yeah. I think it's worse because he's a man who definitely can't just throw it consistently into the ball. So to have a one-off bad one, well, to have two on the trot where it goes into the one is a bit like shit.
Well, I think it's like this is a man who teaches people how to throw a big axe.
Yeah.
It's like I think he feels like he has a reputation to live up to, which is probably added pressure for him in a way.
You guys are great. No, you're welcome, Mark. Thank you for tuning in.
Hero, mate. Thank you. Normally when I come on, we lose viewers. It's like, oh god, he's the dull goth again. Then again, I suppose
just play up to it. Just sort of sit and commentate the entire game in an incredibly monotone voice. Every now and again, just stay really still so people think it's froze. They go, nope, he's just been completely still for the last 5 minutes.
I know, it could be a lot worse. I could come on and go, what's he throwing now? Oh, he throws an axe. What's he throwing this time?
I've always said that. Whenever I started doing the commentating, I didn't want to discern like football commentary where they just say what's happening as it's happening. He throws. It lands.
He throws. He hits a thing. What's he hit? This is what he's hit specifically.
Oh, I actually don't mind watching the football. You sit and you have a drink, you know. I don't mind it in the background. The whole it's essentially just a good excuse to go to a pub and have a drink.
that is the British way.
Yeah.
See, for me, I think football is infantile. I just don't like it at all.
I generally am quite happy to go to a pub and have a drink, but I wouldn't. If someone said, "Do you want to go pay to watch the match live?"
Absolutely not.
I'd be like, "No, I'm not really down for that." If someone's like, "Do you want to go sit in a pub and have a load of drinks and every now and again just arbitrarily go, hey, yeah,
go sports." I don't know.
So what I've started doing is, if ever I'm in a situation where I'm with a group of people watching a football match, I'll essentially just wait for everyone to sort of cheer, and I'll repeat the last 3 words of what anyone said, like, "Oh God, how could he do that?" And I'll go, "Oh, I can't believe he did that," and then take a drink.
Yeah, just pretend, make it look like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
See, I'm like,
it's basically what I do at AXETHROWING, to be honest. I just sort of wait for the general reaction.
Well, half the time is, I mean, if ever I'm commentating, that's exactly what I do. It's just like, Nels has thrown a goal, and it's like, you know, well, of course, all I'm doing is recounting exactly what's already happened. But like, whatever. What else am I meant to talk about?
Well, I mean, yesterday we just chatted about what drinks people like.
Oh, there is that. Oh, we I nearly said mocked. We didn't mock him at all. We were supporting Kresh eat the full loaf of sorrying to himself.
Oh, he scrammed that.
It was one of the funniest things we've ever seen. He was just stood there, the entire time. It's a huge fucking loaf of sorrying.
Whatever the opposition do, cheer whenever the opposition do something. Oh, he means in football.
See, yeah. Yeah, that would mix things up quite a lot, wouldn't it?
I mean, I was saying we do sort of have our villains. We do have our villains in like kind of action as well. Like for some reason, everyone sort of cheers on whoever Noz is against, and then boos when Noz eventually wins it. Like essentially, what will happen is Nozman, who's been throwing for like I think probably a year and a half now. He's going to nationals or throw games, so he's been throwing 3 months. He'll win, and then we'll boo him for it.
But it's true. I mean, he even made that comment himself the other day. It's like he'll come back and get an 81. You know, if it happened to anybody else, they'd be like, "Hey, very, very well done. You get your place up on the wall now. It's really cool." Noz gets one. It's like, "Boo, you fat bastard." And it's just like, I want to argue Noz, I just cannot, because that is the point. That's what happens. It's like, but you know what? It's all in really good taste. It's like you should hear some of the things I call Dan. Like, we shouldn't be friends. We really shouldn't, but we are.
I mean, that's what friends do. They literally give each other nothing but abuse. Oh, we've got Pops on.
Ah, excellent.
Yeah, all right, Pops.
Hey, the more the merrier.
Also, I mean, that kind of. I mean, I'd probably do the same watching that kind of football as English football, but yeah, essentially just drink and every now and again cheer when people prompt.
It's true. I mean, and then there's me who just goes, well, I still think it's shit.
Yeah.
But then again, I think I'm just dull.
Well, I mean, there's Beer Keller in Manchester.
There's what?
Have you ever been to Beer Keller in Manchester? No. So, essentially, on the top it's just like a normal bar, but then there's a basement to it. And the basement is actually this kind of, I'd say probably goes to about that wall there to maybe, I'd actually say it probably is about the length of this room in size. And probably the floor plan is about this kind of warehouse in size. And it's just 3 long Oktoberfest style tables down there. Right. And you can order drinks and just like, you can order drinks by the stein, you can just sit and neck the drinks all night kind of thing. And they did the World Cup down there. And it was just drinks being constantly brought to the table. Everyone was just stood in the chairs chanting and drinking. I didn't even know what the score. I couldn't see the TV. I was just happy to be generally just drinking in a cellar.
There's one, for me, quite big issue with that. I don't drink.
What, at all?
Well, not at all, but I'll have one and then be like, right, I'm going on now.
Oh, fair. I mean, I didn't think you were like a proper sessioner, but I thought you were like a
for sure.
Kind of maybe a once a month drinker sort of thing. Like I'll go out once a month and I'll have a few, not like I'll do a one drink and then.
So to get a more sort of accurate description as to my drinking, I'll have Dan over maybe once a week, something like that, and I might have a can of cider or 2. And then, to be honest, it never really goes beyond that. Because even if I like it, it doesn't like me. So I'm just like, I can't be chewed on this. It's also a cheaper way of living. So take positives out of things, I suppose.
I kind of subscribe to the more British tradition of binge drinking, in that I won't drink off. Like I can pretty much go the entire weeks or months without drinking, but when I do, I'll have like a few.
I know the sort, yeah.
Like if someone says, "Do you want to have one drink?" I'll be like, "No."
He's recovered. I've just noticed. Well, I say he's recovered.
You okay?
He's not well enough to come back on screen, though. That's for sure. I could tell you are full of serotonin now. It's great.
We've got Obadiah back, but he's not looking to rejoin the stream just yet.
Yeah, not properly anyhow.
Chat's actually been really good.
Good.
It's been
fun. Welcome back to you all.
Joey Bag of Donuts.
Oh, biggie sticks, right.
Oh, no.
I had a lot of big sticks tonight, actually.
Can you remember how to change the board? Go back there and go from left to right.
Do I need to switch the window, or is it already? Or is it literally just switch the screen? Yeah, right.
I think this is the last game on the current board.
This is left, and we need to switch to right.
You might get a game tonight.
I might eventually.
You never know if you're lucky.
I've heard we go to like blue centre.
That makes sense. And then just work out from the middle, going up and down one.
Ah, wonderful. Apparently there's one more game after this. Apparently Tyron's playing more games than you are.
Oh, practice up. Oh no, he's done it, yeah, of course.
Oh, that's...
I knew that, sure.
His very first practice throw flipped the ball from top to bottom.
Is that why that ball's fucked?
Wait, what?
I mean, this kind of feels like Dan's moment to put this in the bull. After the last round of them.
He wants to.
Aye.
Give him a right hiding if he doesn't.
Oh!
Well, he's getting a right hiding.
I don't know why I'm the one... Literally, you're saying I'll give him a right hiding if he doesn't make this, and I'm the one who gets called middle class.
To be fair, I didn't call him middle class.
I mean, you didn't know.
Exactly.
You've never commented on
I'll just call you worse behind your back.
It's just class standing together, ain't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
There we
That's
go.
it. That's the fella. That's what we're after.
But yeah.
No, I don't think he has.
Josh and myself played first game and we went to bigger. And I played it from pull down. And he did pull up.
Right. Okay.
If he's in, he's not by much.
I really missed my second
Glad
camera.
to see you've recovered over.
Oh, by Midgie's dick.
If only we weren't sabotaged by AXETHROWING on TikTok.
Yeah, there is that. We've got.
Yeah, but I've got a new wire yet.
How much is a new wire for a GoPro? I've offered.
We're going through a different technique. We're getting really technical now.
Wireless?
Not that technical. I don't trust wireless.
Okay.
Wireless, especially how many phones too much.
I actually don't like wireless for video streaming.
Is it laggy? Or is it just the quality?
I kind of find it a bit of both.
I mean, I really don't know. I'm such a technical, it's ridiculous.
Well, time to go back to work. We'll be friends, and I hope you indeed it was a good one.
Oh, cheers.
Thanks, Mark. It's been great to have you.
Yeah, absolutely. Come back again, yeah? It's been class to have you.
I always like having people in the stream. It kind of makes you feel like there's a bit of crap going on when I'm sat commentating.
You've got something to work with as well. You could,
Yeah.
Somebody says something mint and it's like, oh, great, okay.
Wait, there's nothing worse than having an audience that doesn't want to talk to you. Like,
you're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. Oh, it's questionable.
I feel like there's been a lot of that tonight. Like, one of the things I like about Prem is that you don't have a lot of measuring, you don't have a lot of like extra thing on it. But I feel like tonight there's been a lot of like Card of Truth come out, Big Sticks coming out. Like,
yeah,
they've been quite long games.
It has. It's been quite drawn out, hasn't it? But, like, even in my games, I've had a few where it's like it's so borderline. I've been like, holy shit! Can you come and verify this for me? Because it's just like,
no,
I can't even tell. But well, it's the nature of the game, isn't it?
Well, I don't see there being much of that, to be honest, for me, because when I was throwing yesterday, they were only just about standard balls, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know what I was doing, but I was just throwing and I was like, well...
I was doing pretty shit yesterday, to be honest. It's like...
To be honest, at the point where they have to get the calipers out to measure me standard bull, I'm a bit like... Oh,
I know, it's like you can maybe forgive a few times, but then like when you're doing it like at least once every round, it's like, for God's sake.
If we are having to get the calipers out on this, that means I'm almost 4 inches out of this bull.
Like, it's like, this is not a very good bull.
Yeah.
I almost feel like I don't deserve it.
Yeah, that's literally exactly how I feel.
If it's like maybe an inch out, you're just like, well, yeah, it's in. But like otherwise, it's just a bit like... it almost feels a tad fraudulent. But it's...
I think it's when you come from playing Prem and then it's like standard rules, you're like, oh yeah, that's okay, I can have that.
Yeah, that's right. Where's Obi gone?
I think he's gone back outside again.
He's remembered earlier. It's brought things back and now he has to go recover again, doesn't he? It's happened again. There's a lot of deliberating tonight. It's great, isn't it?
Aye. I always find that, if anything, I tend to go high in the board. Very rarely have a problem with going low, but it's more I tend to go high.
Ordinarily, especially for... especially for standard. Because it's like the threes I've had that have gone low, it's been only just in a 3. A beautiful standard ball, but like not, you know. But I've had a couple today where it's been like, Jesus Christ, how far north of that?
See, I'm lucky that so far on Prem I haven't actually got a 1 on my record yet, which I'm happy about. But then at the same time, there's been a couple of times in practice I've managed to do like that. It's just got the 1 I've been like, I'm glad I didn't do that in an actual match.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know what I was saying earlier. I think I've already said it, but like that last big axe match I had, everything just felt so different, and it's been like that with kind of my hatchet game as well a little bit.
I'm just throwing this out there. Bella's been on fucking fire the last 2 nights.
She's been good.
Aye. Felt bad. So yesterday we were online. me and I were playing, we were on for going for big sticks. And basically, I managed to throw a 3, and I was like, I'll tell you what, if you stay down and I hit this clutch, we can throw a big stick. So she stayed down. I missed the fucking clutch. It's not even a standard clutch, I just like threw it in the ball. I was just like, well, that was...
Like, oh shit. It wasn't as bad as when Nate very deliberately missed his last clutch.
Yeah.
And he got the fucking, like, the southwestern part of the board, just went, nope, I want to go to big axe. Just, for fuck's sake. Are you back?
You're alright now.
Yeah.
Are you alright? Are you good?
I've recovered somewhat.
Oh, good, good.
Oh, well, thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. Hope your Valentine's Day is good once you get back.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting it's Valentine.
I can't get on with it being called VD Day.
It does sound something like something you go to the gun clinic for.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, it does.
I mean, I'll be honest, you calling it Love Day was still quite a shock to me. Like, I didn't think...
Well...
You just don't put up much of a Love Day vibe.
Oh, I could see James being a wonderful lover.
No, I don't. I look more of like a medieval gynecologist. That sort of life.
I mean...
Not more like...
More just generally cynical. Like, I thought you'd be more than sort of say it's a holiday that was made up by the card companies to sell shit to idiots. I didn't particularly see you kind of going off and being like, Love Day!
I saw somebody else, it was somebody I follow on Instagram, and she said Love Day. I thought, why is that funny? That made me laugh, so I thought, I'm going to have that. So I won't take the credit for it.
It's very commercial.
Oh, it's very commercial. More or less any holiday now is commercial. Like, even something as stupid as like Mother's Day or something like that. It's like, you see the adverts go on the TV and for... Oof. That'll do.
Thank you, getting lucky on the drive.
I was going to say.
I like how she's assumed my approach is not what. Oh, I can't watch when the opponent's throwing big axe now. It's become a habit. If I throw first, I do it.
Oh, really?
I mean, that's not a bad habit to have. There are worse habits, like standing on the sidelines and
Tricky.
staring at them. Is it me up?
No, but can you change that for me?
Oh, see.
Oh, it is. Tricky Dicky is up.
It is you.
I'm actually going to play a game.
Right,
Holy shit.
Right,
You do remember how to throw an axe, don't you? It's been that long. Hey, Norman, that's my thing. Oh, Christ.
Actually, this is a valid. Oh, there's mine.
Oh, I can reach a drink from here.
We are moving to right, aren't we? Who a bugger?
Stefano.
We're 2.5 hours in, he's getting practice throw.
I was going to say, it almost looks pitiful, doesn't it? It's like, oh, bless.
Oh, it is horrible, though.
I've sort of been there before for whatever reason.
Yeah, I've been there and whinged like buggery, which is why I get early finishes.
Well, to be honest, I think that on the occasion that I did, it was that embarrassing. The next time, it was just like, no, I'm not doing practices.
I need the practice. I wish IATF would bring in like a one practice throw per game.
What, like every game, you mean?
Yeah.
It should be an option at least, shouldn't it? Just
Yeah.
like, your opponent doesn't have to, but you can.
Yeah. Watt will do it. But I don't know why.
Right.
It's not that I know much about Wattle, but one of the things I do like about their approach is to be allowed that one throw.
I know shit all about Wattle. I played it once down in London and enjoyed it, but I don't know anything about it.
I only know what I've watched, and I'm part of a Wattle group because I didn't realise there was a difference.
Oh, fair.
I haven't had a game in ages.
Have you? Oh, you haven't, have you?
Speak to Tricky about that. He has a wonderful opinion.
He's playing now, I don't know what he's twisting about. I'm not playing, I'm not twisting.
Yeah, you've already played twice.
See, I've not had a game yet.
No, this is his first one.
This is because Axe Scores is all fucked up, so it's putting some people can't wholly right board.
Oh yeah, I think what broken was, he saw his game come up, then me and you played.
Yeah, love it.
I was trying to get mine out of the way early so that I could focus on running this session, but there's organised chaos in it.
I had the joys of it.
Yeah. I love how busy it is. It's great.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Joe. Especially if you're in A bracket and you're quite a way through.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I can get
just saying how it'd be nice to have a warm warm-up.
Can I just make a point and say what an unbelievably stacked deck we've got for for the comments? We've got Pops, it's Marksman, and Enjoy the Heart.
It's
Jesus.
great, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's fabulous.
I'm not forgetting Decaf. Who's currently the 4th highest attendee of all of IoT.
He has never missed a week.
Yeah.
2 years of us running leagues, he's never missed a week.
It's great.
Crazy.
Shit.
Also, hey guys, thanks for joining us.
We've been trying to tell you for the AXETHROWING podcast.
Oh.
Not that he's been on,
Oh,
but we
yeah,
put
yeah.
your game out saying that we're sure you'd love to do it.
Just we know someone who would like to do that.
I was saying how it's a
Give it a
really
shot.
good podcast, but it'd be nice to have a non-American thrower involved.
That's true. Imagine if you knew the European champion.
Oh no! I wonder who could be the European champion.
Who's that? He hasn't told us yet.
No.
It's been ages since I've mentioned it.
He doesn't make us carry him around upon a seal.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, you are you definitely coming over for it, Joe? I'm quite looking forward to this.
Yeah, me too.
I may actually take a weekend off work.
Tickets are going live March 1st. as far as I'm aware.
So, for all those who are listening, March 1st for the UK Open ticket. More information can be found at valhallanorth.co.uk.
Yeah, it will be. Priority tickets are going to those from overseas, those that are travelling, so don't worry, you're not going to miss out.
That makes sense.
And then, after that,
It'll be interesting. It'll be good to see a hotbed of throwing here.
look at the place. This is the place. This isn't the place.
Easy right there. I've just got a weather warning for freezing. If I had the money, I would.
I'll be there, Joe. I'll be there. I chatted to Joe about potentially going out last year, but it was too much last year. But this year, free as a bird. I don't suppose you're going up to if any of the guys that are in the chat are going up to Tournament Falls at Revax in Boston.
Are you alright?
I'm going, and I'm also going to play now. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome to see you here. I have a feeling a couple of our throws will be quite starstruck by some of the games coming over. Not looking at Engie.
With no people in mind.
The Persian Prince won't know where to look.
But
here he comes.
oh, speak the devil.
No, come and join us. Joy is definitely coming to the UK Open. I'm sure some of our throws might be a bit starstruck. Not looking at anyone in particular. So we're currently joined by Nog, one of our leading throwers. Yeah.
That's going to be awesome, that.
I can't wait for a cow just saying tickets go live March the 1st.
Nice. First Wattle tournament.
Fair play.
It's not really taken off over anymore, has it?
I think that's partly because Battle, similar to the IATF really, Battle don't...
Oh, that'd be great if you could bring coins.
Battle don't push, not Battle, sorry, Bad Axe is a company, they don't push it at all, there's no advertising or anything. I wasn't even aware that there was more than one location. What's he slandering me about now?
Carl just said that chat's like your wet dream.
Is it? Right.
Yeah, it really is. Would the UK Open qualify for one of your champions coin? How many people are due to enter? 64?
No, it has to be 64, yeah, so it was only like 18, I think.
No, we've got both for 32, unfortunately. Oh, that's a pity.
Oh, the UK Open?
Yeah, UK Open.
Sorry, my brain instantly went to regionals there.
No. Because I think it was Joy. He casted a new coin for champions.
Yeah.
I really need to get help with Facebook groups.
If it's over 64.
We might have to get Carl to get more entries.
Yeah. I don't know how many that's.
I can see it being big. I can see a lot of people here entering.
I should bloody hope so. Especially like say
I've got another game.
People are travelling from over the pond to come.
Oh, it's definitely an opportunity. And with the new venue opening down south, what was it called? The AXETHROWING?
Shack, yeah.
So if we have any viewers from the south counties? Somerset type area, there is a new venue called the AXETHROWING. Some of our throwers went down along with Bridgewater.
In Somerset as well.
That rings a bell. I've just thought, am I the only one not playing Del Boy tonight?
I'm
all over that,
I'm not scheduled to play.
No. Oh, you have. Have you seen my week of hell? So I've had you, Kral, Scratch, and fucking Tricky. How have I missed Del Boy?
Can't answer that one for you, I'm afraid.
Oh, to be fair, I don't know. Well, actually, Del Boy might be back next week.
I mean, I haven't got him either if it makes me any better.
Not really. Just make it miserable together. Oh, Carl down the centre there.
Beautiful.
Hey. Just fucking throws anything that.
Yeah. Maybe we
He just picks it. I should just bring my bag of axes in and just go, there you are, Carl.
Yeah.
Take your pick. Because he just throws all of them better than I do.
Just a bucket full of axes. I'm going to lose my game here.
I think I'm done, actually. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Oh, very nice.
See you in a bit. Oh, I can't get comfy on these stools.
Do you not have your what do you call it, your cushion?
No, it's in the van. But
oh yeah, fuck that.
It's one of those things. We're halfway through the night now.
Yeah, I know, you've committed now, haven't you? It's just like, nah, let's just get it over with.
And what we have up now is a 2 dead board game. How's he got 11 games and he's not playing us two?
Who, Delbo?
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm not really sure how... I would really be lying if I said I knew how it worked.
No!
That's a distraction technique if I've ever seen one. Right, can we get this fucking blue-green-haired lass, whatever she is, in a league? She's hit like loads of clutches.
Yeah.
Like can we get her on NTA? She's doing so well.
It's up to the league runner, really. Yeah, he's playing everyone but us, basically.
It's matterless to me.
We
really.
have a 14-person league. He's playing 11 people. So that leaves me, you, and one other person who doesn't get to play.
Probably tricky.
That could be a valid call. Del, I hope you're enjoying your night. Scratch, Reaper, Noise, Simply, Not. Kral, Thor.
I didn't realise I've been scheduled another game. It says I've got snodders.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I wasn't planned. I thought I played all mine now.
I don't know.
But clearly not.
Were you not a game down?
What?
Were you a game down at the start of the league?
Can't say that I was.
Yeah, you're 2 games down.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, sorry, I'm right. Okay.
It hasn't updated since.
Right. Okay. Oh, that might be when because I missed a week of Prem.
Yeah.
Yeah. That explains it. Yeah. I got the lurgy.
I love the happiness. I love watching like.
But
the
newcomers do it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Because when they finally hit it, it's like, yes, it's like, that takes me back to when I did that.
Yeah. I was never that happy. I was always a bit like, yeah, clutch, yeah.
Yeah.
Although saying that, I still remember my first clutch I hit.
I don't.
It was on the trailer. It was the old one.
Really? It's on the Valkyrie?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And do you know when the clutches were like that?
Oh, they were the size of
Like, you
oranges.
can see a proper beer bottle bottom.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I was one of the early people to hit a Premier clutch as well.
Really? See, I was coming here as a customer when it was Wattle.
Oh.
So, I mean, that's largely down to the fact that I've known Carl for I don't know how long. And it was initially like a. Yeah, we came for someone's birthday. It was for Dan's birthday, or it was Christmas or something. He got a voucher for us to come, and look where it's brought us.
Yeah, no.
But, yeah, it was like 3 years ago or something, and when it was a Wattle venue, not like.
He wasn't affiliated with Wattle Target.
Yeah. It was just the scoring system they were using at the time. I didn't understand what Watler IATF was at the
No.
time, but
Wait, I didn't when I first started.
I just used to throw axes at a board, and I know the middle bit was good.
Yeah.
That was about all I knew.
Oh,
It was back in the day where we used to do trick shots.
yeah, back
where
died.
we used to throw like 4 or 5 axes at a time. It's like, whereas we obviously don't do that now.
No.
I mean, fair enough, because it got dangerous.
Yeah.
There were people that were good at it. Like, I was actually alright with it. I don't even mind saying that. I was alright. And I think so was Dan, but obviously some people aren't.
No, I'm not the best at trick throwing, I'll be honest with you.
No. I've had some flukes. There was was it the burn battle thing where we used to do like double rotation and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I had a few flukes on that where I got like an absolutely banging clutch with double rotation, and it was like, holy shit! And it ended as soon as it started, really. That was about it.
No,
It was
that
like-
happened to me quite a bit.
I got that one that really stood out, and then otherwise it was like, yeah, I'm shit at this.
I used to do a daft little thing on Members Monday where I would do like rotation and a half from behind the line. Then
Axe facing backwards.
single rotation from a normal line.
Yeah.
And then like deadline bull.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just fucking it about.
Have you ever done the half rotation?
Have you done zero rotation?
No.
We tried it one night.
How does zero rotation work?
You stand about that far away from the board until you get it.
Jesus, no, I've not tried that.
I don't want to try it again.
I've never tried that. Half rotation was bad enough.
It was what. Do you know when we used to do a Members Monday? It used to be really quiet. So weird things would happen.
Sort of. I mean, I haven't been coming that long, as you know, but yeah.
But yeah, I've just realised something now. So.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it used to be a good bit of fun, like just daftness. He really could throw a shovel and hit a clutch, couldn't he?
He actually could as well. I threw a shovel and hit a clutch once.
Really?
Yeah, do you remember that bucket full of axes thing that we did?
Yes, I wasn't here for it.
Yeah, I know, but like the very first axe I got was the shovel, and I hit a clutch with it.
Oh.
I was like, "Fuck is going on?" Oh, I do get to play. I do have a game against it, don't I?
Yeah.
You might as well.
I don't know. I could do with 2 points because so far I've had one.
Yes. I mean, I don't know why I'm trying to figure it out. I'm not smart enough for that. But
your best bet with that scores at the moment, flip a coin, and if your name comes up, you're playing.
yeah, pretty much.
I got really freaked out because I could see that flicker and I was like, oh yeah.
Oh, that's a thing. I mean, I'm glad you know what you do, because
Yeah, not really.
we're winging it.
Yeah, I might go for nicotine and we'll let Persian Prince come back in.
Yeah, I win us. Do you have wares? I have coin. Oh, me anus.
Nicotine.
Look at the heavy hitters in the chat. Pops, Joey the Hat Mark.
I know, we're doing all right.
Marksman. I know, we're big time.
That'll do. I'm happy with that. Well, it's been quiet since I've opened my goblet.
Yeah.
So I always make this point. It's like every time I come on, I'm sure we lose. Ooh, jammy bastard.
I know. The old rocking arse save. No, it's Joey saying come visit us for Choptober. That's like on my bucket list. But I just, with going to IATC, I just can't afford it.
I know, that's the thing, isn't it? Like, it's a pretty rammed year for you.
Yeah.
You know,
Having a
child on the way as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm having a baby soon.
Yeah, so when's it due?
When's it due? Probably about half an hour after I get in usually. Just to lower the tone of the chat.
I'm only saying that because I'm jealous.
So reading back through the chat, I'm assuming there was some soccer, football,
There was
bantering
me
going on.
which somehow got on about something to do with going to watch the football and how he quite enjoys going to watch the football if he gets to have a drink and whatever. And he goes goes along. He kind of goes along with the camaraderie just to like make it almost look like he knows what he's doing. I was the miserable one who just says, well, I don't because I think it's shit. But
Sports is almost always better live.
I just don't like sport.
Alright.
Like,
you like axe throwing? It's a sport.
I like that. It's barely a sport.
Wow. Way to advertise.
Nah, you're right. It is the only one I can do, really. I've tried, like, I've been to, like, ice hockey games and stuff like that. I just can't get into it.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
Nah, fair enough. At least you tried it.
Yeah, I'm open-minded enough to give things a whirl, but I gave this a whirl and ended up liking it, so, like, I'm happy with that.
Yes, Carl. Once again showing that it's not the axe, it's me that can't throw it.
Oh, it's me and Steve Boss afterwards. After this. I was just thinking.
Is Claire lurking in the chat again? Is she?
Oh, she is. Alright, now she's chirpy. Were you here when I was commenting on that that coloured hair lass over there? Like,
No.
she was like really nailing like a good few clutches, and I'm pretty sure it's the first time as well. I was like, holy shit.
See, you just need to get more people through the door. There's some people who really got a gift for it.
Well, she's really good. I mean, that was a really, really nice example of a bull, and she's been throwing it like all night. It's like, we need to get her on the league. She'd like talk about a duck to water.
Yeah. You know, do you know what I've noticed? I was saying this to a couple when I was coaching a customer session the other day. That a lot of women seem to pick it up really quick, like really naturally. Like the throw will be like really wild and but it'll stick every time and fairly accurate. Whereas men tend to be more like, right, show me how to throw, and I'll be like regimented and this is how I'll do it. Do you know what I mean? And I'll develop the style. Just my experience. But for some reason, a lot of women tend to pick it up really quick.
I mean, I'm looking as far as like Chucky has just finished theirs. Like, I mean, she hasn't been doing it long, like really, and yet like she's like quite formidable now. It's like she's shot up. I don't know how she's doing it.
I said, dial them drops out and she'll be away, and
I think it's just like a touch more force, and that's it.
Here's the boss man.
Gosh darn it! I threw a 72.
You useless pecker.
I know the last throw was a 3. I thought I was just going to get away with it, but I didn't want to take it. I didn't want to take it like that. No. And I knew I was going to miss my clutch because I couldn't stop thinking about how close that 3 was. Never mind. That's 3 games over 70 tonight though.
Good. That'll do. That will do.
I'm jumping to do a tactical refresh of the stats.
I'm really bad. I never check axe scores.
I'm done now though.
You're done now?
Yeah, for tonight.
I think I am as well. I got my old man out of the way quite quick actually.
I want to be around to be able to take these guys off, so I figured I'd get all of my games out of the way, and then it's done. So that we can have some customers.
Nice to have I was going to say, nice to have a sellout on a Tuesday, like.
It's only because it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Still first, mate. Yep.
Good.
3 points clear as well.
2 OTLs, that's why.
Yeah. I'll take that though, 66 average in the league.
Yeah, considering how many clutches we're actually throwing this time around. Yeah. I was looking at the stats from one of the other Premier Leagues, and obviously I wasn't throwing hardly any clutches at all. So.
Yeah. Dan's done 20, you've done 15, I've done 10. Somebody else has done 10. S Club's done 10. Herman's done 8.
That's a good showing for James. Like,
it is.
8 clutches for you so far. I forgot you were sat next to me actually.
8 clutches.
8 clutches for you so far this league.
That's pretty good.
I'm 8 clutches in 5 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy with that. Fucking 3 of them were in one game.
Good deal.
What
score did you get for that?
It was last week, 73.
73. No, it's not bad.
It was really, really good. It was up against Those games actually. Was it whoever pulled that from? I couldn't do it again, right? Yeah, but just a few naughty threes got in the way.
Oh, he's pulled a big 3.
Well, this is going the other way.
It looked like he was pulling a big 3-incher there when he was. What's over 64?
For the champion coin.
Yeah.
Jamie said about would our UK Open qualify for a champion coin, and Joy said if it's
it will be 64. We've capped it at 64.
All right, there you go then. Yeah,
so a coin to add to my collection.
Joy said he's bringing some coins. Good to see some of our American compatriots and Canadian compatriots on the stream regular now.
Absolutely.
Marksman and Joy and Pops.
Well, Pops watches it at work.
Yeah. I think Mark is as well. He said time to go back to work. So unless he's watching on his dinner or something.
Right. One of my favourite people on this planet is Mark.
Wait, can I squeeze through again?
Yeah. You're up.
Lead it.
I'll squeeze.
Well, I am, but you go for a weekend.
Alright, have a lovely time. Get me one. Right. What's a cracking?
Yeah, we should probably commentate on some axe throw.
Let's talk about some axe throw while we're here.
Saying, did Jamie come up with their forte?
Are we gonna have a little go of Joel's Snakes and Ladders?
Yes, I know.
Is it Shoots and Ladders? Isn't that they call it over there?
Yeah, they call it Shoots and Ladders.
Shoots and Ladders. Snakes and Ladders over here. We'll have a go when we finish.
Yes.
I think there's probably still there's probably enough games to see us till the customers are gone tonight. So we'll have a bit of a play after.
Yeah. Looks good. That
We'll go live in the chat in the Facebook group.
All right, yeah.
We'll do it in there. This will be the first time I've actually had a chance to attempt one of the community games.
Community games,
yeah.
Actually, I tagged Jamie because we actually did something pretty similar by accident, and we were just thinking of something to do when we were sharing a.
So what were the rules for it?
I think it was. You've got to climb the board by cutting the
paint. So you've got to stay on the rungs of the ladder.
Yeah.
Right.
And then if you miss, you go down to
whatever it was you were throwing at.
I think it's if
you miss the top,
if you miss the top, the same colour, so it gets more.
Okay. So if you miss the top, if you work your way all the way up and you miss your top blue rung, you go back to bottom blue.
Yeah.
Right. Fantastic. And then Premier Clutch to finish.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that. That's a good old game.
I can't remember what they said for if you miss your clutch attempt, whether you've got to go back and cut the
top lining. I mean, it's easy enough to pull up in the group, unless Joey's still on the chat. Then he can tell us. If you miss your clutch, what happens? So by the looks of it, Tricky's taken the first 2 rounds.
Jamie's well in his head. In his own head, this is the trouble.
He's got a lot of real life shit going on though.
Yeah, that's what I said to him yesterday.
I told him the other day to write the rest of these leagues off, and get refocused for April.
Definitely.
I'm posting the full year's tournament calendar this week.
What, sorry?
I'm posting the full year's tournament calendar this week.
Oh, nice.
So we'll have all the league dates and any tournaments that we're planning on doing. I'm not 100% sure what holidays we're going to try and squeeze a marathon league on, but because kind of all the focus is on the UK Open at the minute.
Yeah, nice.
Because that needs to be the best thing that's ever happened to this country when it comes to axe throwing. It needs to be.
Yeah. Really.
I've put so much stock into it, and honestly, it is going to be the best thing you've ever seen. I mean, for a start, caps off Kitchener catering it, so it's already leaps and bounds about anything I could think of.
It's already a good time. Neither player hits a clutch in 15 throws, the person in the lead wins, it says. So I think you just got to keep going till you check out once you get to that clutch.
Yeah. I don't imagine it's going to take either you, me, or Jamie 15 throws to hit a Premier League. I'll be very annoyed if it does.
Just saying on the stream again earlier, you once again proving that it's not that axe, it's me that can't throw it. Fucking banging dead centre Premier clutches with it. Oh,
I am enjoying throwing that plumb mind.
Yeah.
And on today's episode of Fuck Prem,
he's already posted one on Facebook.
Yeah, so there's another 2 people very annoyed about some missed clutches there. Tied on 16 apiece.
Another one who getting in his own head a bit, I think.
Darren, yeah. Again though, he's got some real world shit going on at the minute as well, so it's understandable. I mean, my life literally consists of real world shit and then trying to keep it together for this place. Yeah. How's the night going? Hey, Austin, nice to see you, dude. Welcome along. It's going.
Going great guns for me.
I've thrown 3 games in the 70s tonight, so I'll take that for Prem. I was asked how it was going. All right, so turn your fucking lip in.
I bet you told me about the regionals as well, have you?
It was Austin, so the other regionals winner, so he already knows that I'm regional champion of Europe, so I don't need to mention that again. It's going. It is. That's about as well as I can describe it. How's it going? Yes, it's going. No 81s yet. You've thrown two 74s, back-to-back 74s. I've thrown 72s, 70s. What? Tana's staying. All right, okay. She's on deck. So.
That's kind of why I'm saying like now. So I'll tell Zoe to just change the way for a game.
Yes. Without shagging everything up, I'm not going to be able to take to.
No, that's fine.
She'll have to forfeit it.
Yeah, she's happy. That's what she said.
All right, okay. All right, cool. Hoping to join you in that this Wednesday.
I assume that's the Premier 81 club.
All right, yes. You got this, dude. It's coming.
Yes,
it's coming.
Fine margins in Prem, innit? Fine margins.
Us champions need to look out for each
other.
other.
Fucking piss off. Jesus Christ. It's like what wearing the arse out would do.
I could be so much worse than I am. Nod, can you sort a coffee out for Tricky Dicky, please? It's kind of my go-to thing at the minute. It's just like, I'm champion, shut up. I just happen to be the best on the day, that's all. I very much try to throw without an ego. I just like winding people up. I know I'm not the best player in Europe. I just got lucky on one day. I am the only person in Europe to throw 581s though. Jesus Christ. It's happening this Wednesday then, dude. I believe in you. I'm gonna see if you can live stream your game, and I'll tune in and I'll watch it. Is it evening? Is it an evening league or a lunchtime league? No, I think the fact that it was single elim was a. I liked the fact that it was single elim. I don't know. Yeah. I wouldn't like to say whether I'd won or lost on a double elim or not. What's that dead game at the bottom? Is that a Tana game as well? Tell you what, wait there. Yeah. Where's my mouse? Right, I'm just going to run you guys to a quick advert while we do some techie tech bullshit. Axe scores be axe scoring, so we need to stop axe scores from axe scoring. Jamie, just go. Or either or. Somebody fetch me that iPad over, please. You're not going to lose your average this way. Tricky Dicky and Herman Z. Do you mind scoring?
Yeah.
Right, cool. Can we do Tricky Dicky and Herman Z? Give me 2 minutes. I just need to refresh all this shit. Right. It's going to need doing on paper, so would you mind scoring one of them? Right, you're scoring James. Zoe. Thank you. Sort of Tana. I'm not tanking your average now. Oh, what happened to the advert? Didn't go. Oh. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Huh. Weird. Jamie, the advert didn't loop. Nah. Oh, I know why. No, I must have pressed a button.
Oh, well, that's a little I dread to think what Norton's done to get that.
Sorry?
I dread to think what Norton's done to
Oh, I've no idea. Okay. Right. No, it's not. That's too hot for cable. Yeah. I wish it wasn't, but unfortunately it was. Let me say nothing but Dan did a Dan.
Oh, Dan did a Dan.
Yeah.
Thing is, what's quite bad is we all know what that means.
Yeah, I know. I didn't realise I'd played a dead game tonight, but when I went in, I was just like, I don't remember playing against a dead board, but apparently I did. Yeah. Oh well. Yes. And I remembered playing against John, but I was just like, I don't remember playing a dead. Who did I play a dead board against? Well, it was John. No, that's true. No, I think the game against John just moulded into one hour. I forgot that I played it twice off the belt. Got some super sexy background music going on in here today. Valentine's Day, we thought we'll make a bit of an effort with the music, so we put a super sexy playlist on. Got loads of Barry White, loads of Marvin Gaye, whatever that song that goes, I love you just the way you are. That's on now. I don't know who it is by or what it is, but super sexy, sensual music. Have any of y'all got plans for Valentine's? Let me know. Oh yeah, Sauce Boss is on fire.
That is just, in the nicest possible way, just disgusting.
Yeah.
Some more dead board games. Looks like it. Oh, Tana dropped out, she?
Yeah.
She's not got the energy anymore.
No, she's done.
I mean, I'm surprised that she's still for the ring.
Yeah.
You know, no, fair play to her for giving it a go. And
absolutely.
She had, I mean, that game against Chucky with Big Axe. That they went.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, she did say that Rich today has been feeding her like a hobbit. So.
Yeah, he actually went through the whole. We've had like breakfast, second breakfast, 11s, lunch, dinner.
Yeah. He said the only thing they missed was afternoon tea.
Yeah, well.
I mean, it sounds like a pretty good day, to be fair.
I know, just a full day of eating. Sorry? Why has it gone so quiet? I don't know.
No, it seemed to be food, nap. It was like, I mean,
absolutely.
It's the life.
That's good. I've just been back and looked at the thing. Like when I saw that game there, you can actually see the confusion on my face on the live stream where I'm like, huh?
I mean, it's probably no different than the confusion people had yesterday when Rich was sat here talking about the differences between English and French butter.
Right. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It became the whole thing.
Right. Apparently at 1 hour 20, there's Rich goes on quite a fun rant on tonight's thing.
20.
Can you actually hear the music, Claire? I know Claire just said she loves the music. Can you actually hear the music? I thought I'd have it turned down to an acceptable level where it's not going to get me in trouble with Sony. Chucky with a 16 in round one. She went up for a clutch, just missed it. 3 and a 5 in round 2. This is the only actual dead board game that we've had tonight.
I think she's got another one as well. I think
Right.
she does have a Del Boy game as well.
Right. Oh, she should have played against herself.
I was going to make a comment there, but it would have been too much of a double entendre and probably
She
not
should
safe
play,
for the live
you
stream.
were going to say play with herself rather than
Yes.
against herself.
Twice.
Matthew Nazida. How many games are left? 5. Sweet. That should take us nicely, with just enough time left over to have a quick bash at the Shoots and Ladders community game of the week,
Oh, that sounds interesting.
which we're going to leave the live stream on for.
Oh. And what's the rules on that one?
So basically, it's climb the ladder around the world. So you start using only the centre board. You've got to cut through the blue line, cut through the red line, cut through the bottom of the bowl, top of the bowl, red line, blue line, and then finish off with the Premier Clutch.
Oh.
But if you miss one, if you work your way from blue, red, black, black, red, and then miss the blue, you go back to whatever the corresponding number is that you missed. So you go all the way back to the bottom.
So you don't want to miss that top blue line.
Yeah, so if you hit the top of the bullseye, if you miss the top of the bullseye, you drop back down to the bottom of the bullseye.
Yeah.
And you're kind of working your way up that way. And then if...
Can we not do that on board 8 with that massive knot at the top of the ball?
no, we'll do it on... We'll open up 6 and 7, I reckon. 5 and 6, sorry. Are you doing the games from the Facebook group? We're trying it and just did 101 to some good success.
I'm guessing that's similar to like Darts 101.
Oh yeah, maybe yeah. We were gonna have a go at the Shoots and Ladders community game of the week this week. This is actually the first time I've had time to do a community game, because honestly the amount of bullshit that's been going on here with fucking people wanting to come axe throwing all the time, it's stressful.
God damn those people keeping your business afloat.
I know, god damn them giving me money every day. Damn it. The government's taking every bit of it though, so...
Well, yeah, that's all of us. But no, I'm just... You know,
we're paying about 24 grand a year in tax at the moment. Well, a dentist tomorrow.
Oh.
I mean, the dentist in ages.
I haven't either. I don't think I'm registered.
Yeah, it's like darts. Premier clutches are worth 21 though.
Ah.
Prem ball worth 10. Everything else worth the same.
Oh.
Right, okay.
Sounds interesting.
What you got to try and check out in 9 darts? That's an interesting way to do it.
Well, yeah, you do it. Yeah, just doable in 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 9 axes, closest, sort of similar to kind of blackjack in a way.
Yeah. Well, we haven't played blackjack in ages. In fact, I don't think I've thrown blackjack since the Burn Battle.
Burn Battle, yeah. Yeah, 'cause, yeah.
October, November, December, January, February. 5 months nearly since we played blackjack.
I'm
Where's the time gone?
I know. There was someone was asking me the other day, and they were saying, "Oh, how was that charity event you did?" I said, "It was in October." And they're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, it was
Crazy.
like 5 months ago.
How is it running the shop? I'm debating opening my own one day, going back to school for business here. It's real hard work. Like, I've never worked so hard in my entire life, but I've never had a more fulfilling job. Literally, I work 18 hours a day, trying to, and then, annoyingly, my hobby is also where I work. So, yeah, even when I'm not at work, I'm here. Not that I'm ever not at work, but to be honest, running the actual sessions and stuff is the easy bit. When there's customers here, that's the easy bit, because I am essentially getting paid to stand and talk to people. But the behind-the-scenes stuff of owning an axe throwing venue is bullshit. It's so hard. I answer emails at 7 a.m. and then don't get into bed till 11, 12 p.m. every day. The fucking phone never stops ringing. The constant flow of letters from the government, like everything. It's hard work, is what it is.
think Tricky's being pushed to go home.
Yeah, me too. It's Valentine's Day. She wants a leg over.
I was trying to think where I can make a Tory pun out and
what, like the Tories? Yeah, I'm surprised that the.
In fact, that might be the rant we went on earlier.
Maybe.
Because it on about not getting bought a scooter and then getting paper round. And,
right.
Yeah. So apparently he couldn't win.
Fair. Say it's impossible to have a monogamous relationship with a Tory because the Tories fuck everybody.
Oh, there you go. There's one way. She's lost a ball game tonight. It's tricky.
She certainly has. Luckily, these are free wins.
Yeah.
She was well optimistic for going into going into throwing tonight.
Yeah.
Right, cool. I'll take over then. In fact, to be perfectly honest, Kat, are they just doing scored games? Right, cool. Just jump in. Jamie, come look after this. Come look after this. Well, bit of both.
Hello, who have we got? On the left lane we have the trickiest of the dickiest versus the scratchiest of the scratch. Scratch being on a bit of a marathon leg, so this is going to be another loss for me.
Oh, she carries on like that.
Sorry, I'm just catching up with things.
Oh, I'm absolutely far behind.
Bit like me in this league, to be fair. I think I picked up 1 point from a half dozen.
Obviously, I've had the freebie win tonight, which was nice.
Yeah.
Then I lost to Cat.
We worked it out. Out of everybody in the league who gets a freebie against Delboy, there's only me and Jim and one other person who doesn't get one. X Club! That'll be the other one.
What?
Me, you, and Club.
Yes, of course.
Everybody else has got a free game tonight, apart from us two, basically.
Yeah, but there will be future weeks.
Well, it depends if Del comes back or not.
No, he is out of the league.
Oh, is he dropped
That's not
altogether?
tonight. Yeah, he's dropped out altogether.
Ah,
so it's
fair.
not just tonight. It is he has forfeited the league.
Oh,
because he's now going to be 5 weeks behind with his hand still busted. So.
yeah. Oh, clutch your goal. Still in playoffs though. Oh, I think Tricky's just noticed that.
No, it's given.
Yeah.
Wow.
Never argue with Hawkeye.
No.
I don't know where my accent went there.
And then.
You'll be going home soon.
Yeah.
With time being a bit unwell, we've let Tricky take the first match against Cats.
Yeah. Well, Turner has as well just forfeited the league as well. So, and as I was saying to Carl, I mean, fair play to her for doing as much as she has.
Oh, I think it's unbelievable.
She's thrown incredibly. And we were saying that Big Axe game where she went up for clutches against Chucky earlier in that.
Yeah.
Like, both of them hitting the Premier Ball and going up for clutches, like 7.5 months pregnant throwing a Big Axe at clutches.
It's mental.
Was just like, we're all going, are you sure you can do that? And she goes, yeah, it's quite comfortable. I'm like,
no, she's doing me really well.
Yeah.
It does prove how there's no real gender divide in axe throwing.
Oh,
if somebody that pregnant can throw that well.
Yeah.
I think it's got to Tricky though. Oh, I wish he hadn't mentioned that knot.
Have you now honed in on it?
Yeah, I've just noticed that knot.
How can you not see it?
Is that a new board?
Yeah, it's a fairly new board on the right there. And there's 2 massive knots there just at the top of the clutch.
I'm not worrying about clutches no more.
As I said, I have hit 1 this entire league. Came into the league with 45. I would have liked to have gone out of the league with 50 Prem clutches. And I'm going to, at this rate, go out with 46. I can't seem to get anywhere near a Premier clutch on Tuesday nights, but Monday night, yeah, fine.
Practice, fine.
Practice, fine. Monday night, fine. Tuesday night, nah.
It's a mentality thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Why I'm changing my throw somewhat.
I think it's that thing of you focus in on it a little bit and then it just goes wild and awry.
Well, that's what screwed me in the Speed League. For not hitting 50 clutches.
Yeah.
I started thinking about it the last week and it just got to me.
A bit like Noz with his final clutch earlier. You saw him pause and think about it and that was it. It went right there. Which is a shame because it for a really good game to get to that point with the 74.
I would love to see Noz hit one. Out of all the throws here, I want Noz to hit it next.
Yeah. To Noz or Dan.
Yeah.
I know there's a couple of, I've not been close now since November, so
we've mixed them in quite hilarious though.
We absolutely have.
I can't believe how many of my threes have been by nil.
Oh, it's been a night of fuck Premier League.
Oh, it wasn't about being cantankerous in that first game. There's been quite a few times where the card troops come out, I'll pull the axe out, and it looks like it's been in the paint. So I thought, fuck it, we'll have a look this time. Oh, I think he's nailed it again. And Cat has.
He's hit.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Tricky thrown with an unhealthy amount of confidence.
They're gone to big axe.
Cat always goes to big axe round forward.
She didn't. She beat me unequivocally.
Oh.
But my big axe has done me well tonight. I've won both my big axe games.
I don't think I've won a big axe in this pair of leagues.
No.
No.
I think I've had at least one overtime loss in this league.
Oh!
He found that knot on the right hand side there.
What the hell did that axe do to him?
I think he's taken out the anger.
He does this, you know. He lulls you into a false sense. Jim, can you put that on the throne? Thank you.
I'm talking about things that are much heavier than it is.
But yeah, Tricky has this unnerving knack. He'll proper cock up the practice throw. And then nail the real one.
I mean, the 3-all.
He'll do.
Yeah.
Cat with a little jig there.
Cat's just enjoying herself.
2 games to go. I've been the first game and the last game this week. Oh. Dodging the knot.
Well, there you go. You're not all at the end. You're not all at the start, so you get a good variety there. I mean, you are right at the end and right at the start, but...
I've hit the point now. It's not a whinge. But you're when you've been sat around and you think, why am I up thrown? Like...
I mean, to be fair, I hit that point.
Oh!
Throwing against Jim, we kind of question that. We question each other on why we bother.
Yeah. I am tempted to drop Premi. I'll change my mind by the time the next league comes around.
I'm sure I've heard you say that exact phrase before.
It's normally by about this week when I'm fed up of being
normally by about week 5. Fuck Premi, had enough of Premi, and then come the next league, I'm ready to throw again.
Oh, I start itching for the competition.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's why Carl doesn't stack up the league anymore. It's so you get the itch and you're like, yeah, I want to throw.
Yeah.
I'm like Skaghead down Morrison's.
I mean, I think there is a couple of weeks between this one ending and the next one starting.
Yeah, it's normally like a week or 2. But it looks to be a flat start again. So do you have normally Staggett's Prem the week after?
Oh yeah, no, it's all 3 leagues starting back to back. The NTA, the Standard and the Prem.
I suppose it makes it easier, but it's tiring as a thrower. So it must be even worse as a league organiser.
Yeah.
Is he not taking you home yet? I looked up and saw Tyler was still here. I thought you would have been gone. Oh, wait. Travel safe. Oh. Keep him right, Tyler. Keep him right. By the way, hopefully we'll see you next week.
Yes.
See you next week.
All being well. Best of luck.
Bye-bye. See you later.
It's not too early to be too early, is it? She's 7.5 already.
I think she got closing in on 8 now.
It's John Down Centre.
Yep.
This is fucking mint. I'm playing Cat who's just had 2 games back to back.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I think I was planning on playing a community game at the end of this, Shoots and Ladders, but it seems like other people are vacating. Obviously, Tana and Richie are going. Looks like Chucky's getting ready to bounce.
I'm very tempted to. I've got Clerks 3 to watch when I get home.
I've got nothing to do when I get home apart from stay up to the early hours of the morning because I'm on nights tomorrow, so...
Oh dear, it'll get better.
Yeah.
We'll have to start belonging the Axe Club. Like all about the Axes and the Orgs.
Played in with this world's smallest violin.
Yeah. Oh, everybody's will have their own misery.
Oh, yes.
I feel like an animal at the zoo. Sorry, we've just, for those who are watching, we've just had a lot of people walk past looking at the live stream setup and it's horrendously awkward.
Yes, we have members of the public in as well.
Yeah,
so.
it's been a really good night actually.
Yeah.
There's a girl with hair that near enough matches both the one and the clutch.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful aqua green.
Yes, it's
Whoa! I really hope they don't go to Big Axe.
I mean, there's a good chance here because it's.
No, Scratcher's taking her around.
Doesn't mean Thorskin won't take the last.
Yeah, true. I'm really tempted to throw this left-handed at Liddell. Like, I'm not going to win. I've hit that point in the night where I don't give a fuck.
You're not hanging around.
Yeah, there is hope. She's hitting a couple of threes.
You lift. Is she on the way?
I thought I was going to take this and I was going to go to Big Axe just to prolong my misery.
Doesn't look like if he's doing that, he isn't.
Oh! I couldn't see that for his broad shoulders.
That cat's going up.
Oh! It's not pasties from Greg. Right, can I squeeze? Yeah, I'll go out the proper way.
Sitting behind the camera, what's going on? Why have I got nobody sitting on my stream? She leaving? Oh.
Yeah, I've just said to her. So.
It was more a case of like, is she like leaving now? Oh right, I was going to say.
Where she is, because if her mum's not here.
What a bitch.
If her mum hasn't set off yet, because I've already said to her last night about how so I'm not working anymore.
Fair.
Gives us a chance to discuss things as well.
This is true. If this is going to happen any day, mate, it's going to be on the most romantic day of the year. You've got a hell of a ladder to climb, my friend. That's out of context. That's going to look horrendous on this stream.
Isn't it?
Jamie, 2 hours 43. just 2 hours 43.
What we need is one of these whiteboard pens up here so we can just mark it. or like a little red flag we can just raise. Like.
Yeah, apparently so.
I think I was stood there for that, so that was quite interesting. If it's I didn't see that. I'm gonna have to rewatch that. Just. I'm guessing it was a Statler and Waldorf moment.
Let's go back to the action. Scratch takes round 1. 20-18. We are going to get pulled audio off for having that music so loud. Dan, knock that music down a couple of clicks, please. Knock the music down a couple of clicks, please. Thank you. So loud. So, Sony are going to have a right field day with this stream.
Woo! Is that how long it takes? I mean, if it takes 2 hours 43, I mean, Jesus.
I mean,
we've heard the stories about the Persian python, but
yeah. You lucky dog. So Obadiah hit his first clutch of the entire tournament just now. 5 weeks in, he's finally found the clutch.
I'm still. I mean,
I've done 10, I think.
I've done 1.
Nice. Dan's done 20.
I know Dan's been on.
Dan's doing 100% clutch though, so
yeah.
I would fucking hope so.
I think he has been because he was 4 behind against me earlier and still went clutch. And I did premiership housing to.
You did 5.
You did 3 last week.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, yeah, I did premiership house Dan, but that was just so I could take it to Big Axe. And even then, I only hit the 3.
Ooh. We might have another Big Axe game on the cards here. Jamie needs it. Jamie. Yes. Oh. Big sticks.
Whoop, whoop.
We're going to Big Axe on a couple of Premier 27s.
Nice.
Come on, babe, you got this. Spank him with that big axe. Spank him.
The exacerbation
just a gigantic sigh came out of Cat. This is going to be the last game of the night, and it's going to be a big axe finish. Scratch to throw first. Bella. Scratch with a 3.
Ooh.
And Scratch takes another big axe loss.
Jimmy nails it.
Quickly becoming Cat's favourite pastime, OTLs. Right, that is the end of the stream. That's the end of the night for us on Premier. Thank you, as always, for tuning in. It's been a mosh, totes a mosh. We will. When are we back next? What day are we on today? Tuesday. So we're not back until Sunday for Junior League. Yeah, Junior League should be fun Sunday. Junior and NTA next Sunday. We might do a tactical little live of the Shoots and Ladders game. So we might be back momentarily. But as for now, thank you very much for tuning in.
Bye, Claire.
And we will catch you all on the flippity flip.